Live from Los Angeles, it's Friday night, time for the Kruse Control Show. And here's our host, Brian Kruse.
Everybody, welcome back to Kruse Control. It is Friday, October 25th, 2024. Welcome to Kruse Control, the home of entertainment news. I am your host, as always, Brian Kruse. Welcome back, everybody. It's so happy to have you here. I hope that you accomplished everything you could this week. You may love the person you love the most. You got all those things checked off your list. You landed smack down on Jupiter, and you had some fun in that sand and gas and planetary vibes that landed in the ocean here in California, or maybe whatever sea of ocean you have, or any kind of water body of whatever you have, and then you jump roped away, and that's great. Now it's Friday. I'm so happy to have you back, everybody. Welcome back to Kruse Control. It's been a fantastic dance tonight. And join me back, everybody, from at 3Gs. You know, love him, Mr. Ronald Todd Woodward. How's it going, Ron?
Hey guys.
How you been?
How are you?
Good.
I'm gonna be happy.
What's up, Sean? How's your week been?
My week has been great. Do we have pictures now with our with people that log in?
Yeah, there should be pictures. Yeah.
I never saw pictures before, or they're big pictures now.
Oh yeah. It depends on the build. You know, it just depends on the build. But this one's got some big pictures. Kind of cool, right?
Nice. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ron, how's 3Gs going?
3Gs is going great. Did you catch him this week, Pepe?
Yeah. I saw him. Pepe, you saw him too, right, Pepe?
You know it.
Did you see the shout out to you, Brian?
I did. That was really cool, Ron. I appreciate that. I saw it. You know, it was really warmed my heart. It was really great.
Oh,
I really did. Yeah. So I appreciate that, Ron. It's so good. Everybody check out at 3Gs. Ron does a great thing out there. It's a lot of fun. What's up, Queen? And it really was a lot. I loved it, Ron. Thank you so much.
You got it.
Good to see you. You had a good week, though? Everything's great?
Everything's great.
Awesome. We're having fun time tonight, Ron. We are.
Yes.
Happy Friday. Yes. And also join us back, everybody. You know him, you love him. The Star Trek aficionado himself. Beam me up. Here comes Jordan Sell.
Nothing you can say, nothing's gonna change what you done to me.
How you doing, Jordan?
All right.
What's up, Brandon? Hey, man. You have a good week?
I did.
What's up, being annoying? Look at, they got a new person in the chat. It's Pepe's blocking it up. Underline. The Undying.
There we go.
Good to see you, Jordan. What's new, man?
Not much. Just work, and I went to see Venom last night.
Hell yeah! I know we're gonna talk about that tonight. We can't give too much away. We're gonna talk about that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up with that?
Jordan, look, brother, I want one of those drinks.
I know. It really will. You give Pepe one of those drinks, man?
Oh, Pepe can have whatever he wants as long as I'm not picking up his shit.
Oh,
The pep star is Brat.
Yeah, that's right, Pepe. You are a brat. Well, good to see you, Jordan. It's gonna be a fun night, man. Welcome back. Of course, he knows we're here. We're having a great time, and of course, how about the technical director himself, Mr. G.R. Waters, the Thirsty Daddy?
Hey, Brian.
How you doing, GR?
I'm doing better now. We're live.
We're live. Happy Friday, GR. You have a good Thursday? Haven't seen you since that big hump day.
Yeah, well, you know, we got through another shit day. I'm sure happy Thursday.
So happy it is another shit day.
Thirsty Daddy is in the house.
Right? Pepe agrees, man. I'm good to see you, GR. It's gonna be fun.
Somebody get GR
Yeah,
a date. A hot one. Blow his socks off.
Yeah, Pepe, get GR a date. They'll blow his socks off. I agree. Right, GR? You want that, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
It can happen, GR. You got to believe. Pepe's on it, man. Pepe's on it. Good to see you, GR. Happy Friday. And breaking through on the Friday edition of Kruse Control, everybody. Welcome to the very first time on a Friday, but you've seen him before, everybody. Mr. Jonathan McFadden.
Oh man,
How you doing, Jonathan?
I am all about this theme music that you picked for me. 100% yes. I was trying to remember what GR's nickname was, and I was
Thirsty
like,
Daddy.
"What? Well, okay. Now, obviously, of course,
Oh, the parts
but I'm
Papa.
like,
Say the
GR,
parts, Papa.
GR. I thought it was like hungry father, parched papa. I was going through all of these like adverb nouns, adjective noun. Like I couldn't remember. It's thirsty daddy.
The
Damn
thirsty
it.
daddy, man. You can't miss
Damn
it.
Hey, man. Jonathan.
And I do my best to live up to my name.
Pepe's-
you know.
Pepe's happy to see you. too.
Jonathan, can we be friends? Me and you.
Not only are we friends, Pepe, I am trying to book you on something legit. Like
Oh, shit.
I want to book Pepe
Sexy.
on something that makes money and is part of a thing
The
because
Tonight
should be.
Show.
Pepe is the biggest star on the show, second to
Well, I'm
Brian,
on fire.
second to Brian, and you know the not hungry papa or parched uncle, right?
He's the parched papa, man.
dehydrated fourth cousin. That's not it. It's the thirsty daddy. I think Brian and thirsty daddy are freaking stars, and the three of you
Well, you're a star too, man.
with that dog. I think there's something there.
You're a
That's
star too. You're a star too, Jonathan. Welcome back to Kruse Control. It's good to see you, man. It's going to be a great night. What's going on? We got Loki and Superman here with Ron, huh?
That I want to get Jordan cred.
Brad, he's trying to get my comic book people.
As a virgin,
toy collectors.
to Friday night, as a virgin to Friday, from what I've heard, everybody like drinks real hard. Is that the thing?
It's
course.
kind of a thing. You know, it's fine. We're
Brian.
just, you know,
Brian.
Brian does.
Brian will.
Brian will.
Touch him that tonight.
Go. How
Brian
are you ready to go with all of these cues? Like, it's so great.
I mean, I don't know. I just make things happen. What's up? It's good to see everybody in the chat. Good to see you, Jonathan, too. It's gonna be a good show. That's why. It's just having a good time. I'm always having a good time. I'm drinking. Pepe's drinking.
Guys,
He's an
I am
alcoholic.
not
You know,
an
that's
alcoholic,
fine, right?
and I'm
Pepe?
serious about this. I don't know where these rumors are coming from, but it's not me.
Okay. You're drinking all the time, Pepe. That's why these rumors are true. They're true. It's just true.
Dumb.
And Ron, who you got there? You got Loki with you?
Yeah, there's a few more too, but
And
I just
Superman.
realized I heard these.
That's awesome. That's
Kind of
awesome.
rival Jordan. That's what it is.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be a great Friday, everybody. Happy to have you. It's your very first time, Kruse Control. Thank you for being here. As always, we appreciate y'all. 339 of you out there. It's amazing to have you all on the show here in and around on a Friday. And of course, like Jonathan was saying, we get a little crazy on a Friday. So the vape, Pepe. I know, Brandon. Pepe needs to get that vape out. He's probably doing that too. Pepe's doing all the drugs. He really is all the time.
Back
Pepe,
off
you gotta be
me,
careful.
son.
I'm just saying, you're always doing the drugs, man. That's what it is. So I can't.
Look at me when I'm talking to you. Are you shit face?
I guess
I'm
we're
not
off
shit-faced.
Amazon. I guess we're
Yeah.
done.
We're off
Yeah, we're
Amazon already. Didn't take long. But thank you all for being here. As always.
Hey, we lost the ball on Wednesday. We made 4 minutes on Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm almost down one drink, but you know, it doesn't matter if I'm down 1 drink, 5 drinks, 10 drinks. Doesn't matter if it's a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday, any day of the week. There's always one thing going down on Kruse Control, right? And that is a lot of breaking news. Come on. All right, the very first thing we'll talk about is Joker 2 because it's already coming to digital, guys. Already coming to digital. Yeah. Woo. You can rent it on all digital platforms October 29th. That's like 29 days since coming to theaters. Woof, right, Ron? Oh my God. And if you want it on that, if you're still at physical media buff and you want it on Blu-ray, 4K Ultra HD or DVD, December 17th is the day for you. And the joke's on Joaquin Phoenix and Todd Phillips because that did not last long in theaters at all. But you know, the Joker and isn't this Batman universe, and also a big character in the Batman, of course, was John Turturro in the Batman movie. And he was not, if you've been watching Penguin, not a big part. He's not there. You think he's there. There's flashbacks where his character's there. And you're like, where's John Turturro? Well, the news came out recently. He was doing an interview and he said that the Penguin series has too much violence towards women, and he doesn't do that. That's not his thing, he said. And that's why he turned down reprising his role in the Penguin series. And again, it's not a big part so far, but it still bummed me out. I'm like, I love John Turturro. You're doing Severance, man. You can do Penguin. Come on, man. You're a TV guy. You're a movie guy. Make it happen. I understand that if you have certain things. Right? Jordan, right? Come on. Let's give him one of these too. Come on, John Turturro. Come on, man. But, you know, it happens. Actors make choices like this. I understand. But, you know, the real person has to, you know, apologize to women is Roman Polanski. And actually right now there's something coming forward where he has a tentative settlement where he reached with a lawsuit against a woman who he allegedly had a, you know, little sexual assault against back in like the 70s, which is crazy. But they've actually come to the 70s. Isn't that insane? They finally come to a settlement where he was sexually assaulted her in his home in the 1970s, where he gave her tequila at a restaurant and then brought her back home when she was a minor and got her drunk and then apparently harassed her sexually. And they have a conditional agreement coming forward, which will be out in October 14th. It just came out. So for me, it's like it's massive because he has so many things against him. He ran away. He's a fugitive, 90 years old. I hope that woman has some justice now based off this. And I know Touchy Ghost, 100%, man. I hope that she's okay and that this is going to be a great settlement for her. And it's a big deal because all these things come forward and he probably will never get out. He'll never be back in the States. But people that are apparently maybe out soon, maybe in time for Christmas, is the Menendez Brothers, everybody. Because our DA here in Los Angeles, today actually put something forward to say, hey, we're going to change the ruling on this. We're going to make it so the Menendez brothers might be able to get parole. That's the idea. Now, within the next month or so, they'll go to a parole hearing and they'll actually find out if they will be released. But the idea is they might be out within weeks in time for Christmas because of this decision. And Gascon put this out. He said there's a lot of people that were for it, a lot of people against it. But after going back and forth, he feels that they should have a right to be released. So they're pushing it forward here in LA. We'll have to wait and find out. We'll keep you updated. But it sounds like the Menendez brothers will be home for Christmas this year. And somebody that will not be going to jail, everybody, of course, is Alec Baldwin. The Rust thing's been done for a while, but there's been rumblings about trying to retry him. Let's get this trial going again. And Alec Baldwin's case was, dismissed for involuntary manslaughter of course, the Rust cinematographer being murdered, Helena Hutchinson. Now, this is of course, not murder, but an accident on set. But he was being tried and he was thrown out. The case was all thrown out. But the prosecution's been trying to keep pushing for this. And a judge came forward ruling on this again for a whole thing coming forward saying, considering the arguments of the state set forth in the amended motion and reply to the court, we've concluded that the state does not raise any factual or legal arguments that would justify a grant of a motion to reconsider this judgment. So as of right now, they're not going to let this happen. The court case is done, but the prosecution is not done. They're trying to appeal again. Will this happen? I think this is game, set, match. This is it, guys. I can't imagine this will be going to court again. I think we went through all of that for a reason. It's done. They did a freaking shitty job in the prosecution. Shitty fucking job holding back evidence from the defense. That you're asking for it to be thrown out. And unfortunately, if you did hope that something's going to happen, it's not going to happen. And if you're an Alec Baldwin fan, you're probably stoked right now because he's fine. If you're Alec Baldwin, you're probably super excited because it's a good thing for him. But someone else is being sued too, and that's Elon Musk, everybody, over AI pictures. That's the idea. Now, Alcon Entertainment, who produced Blade Runner 2049, has a lawsuit against him. They filed it on Monday in federal court, alleging that he was using imagery from, of course, Blade Runner into AI programs to make the images he used for all of his cyber train type situation he had at his premiere. And they don't want to be associated with him because of his political views. Now, that's kind of shitty, but also it's like you're stealing our ideas. Maybe go after him for that overall. Don't steal ideas. And again, they're saying extreme political and social views. That's why they've started this lawsuit. But the cyber cab is the big thing. So they show this image of the cyber cab, and they had a guy with a trench coat surveying the ruins of a city bathed in misty orange light, and they're saying that was stolen exactly from Blade Runner, and so it clearly intended to read the visual of Blade Runner. Now, he is a fan of Blade Runner as well, so maybe he was trying to bring that all together to showcase this new edgy, futuristic AI created cyber cab. But we'll find out how it goes in the court of law if they actually win. We had this whole thing with AI or artificial intelligence. No, it was iRobot. It was iRobot too, where they were going after him, saying that he was also stealing imagery from there. So we'll have to find out that people might attack him more because they didn't want him not to steal his product. We'll have to find out. But this is a big thing for him. Maybe Kathy Bates is getting the scene and solve all these crimes, because Kathy Bates has been Matlock for a long time. She has been renewed for a second season over at CBS, and she'll remain there probably forever, because nobody wants to see Kathy Bates retire, right? She said she'd retire after this. We don't want to see her retire, so keep this shit going, everybody. Keep Kathy Bates employed. We love her. There's a scene where she's being burned at the stake, and very first take, she's getting burnt at the stake, and she's cackling, she's screaming, she's ah! And we say cut. The director walks forward and looks at her and goes, Kathy, motherfucking Bates, y'all, yeah, check the gate, fucking moving on. And that was it, because she's such a phenomenal actor. She kills it all the time. But this gender flipped series about Matlock, the reboot is going to continue forward, and Kathy Bates will keep kicking ass. And another thing that's been a big issue has been a Cheers dispute that's been settled, everybody. A Cheers dispute. If you remember the Cheers is like, a show from back in the day with Kelsey Grammer, Ted Danson. They had a whole dispute where they were fighting for years, apparently. And now Ted Danson finally put this nail in the coffin and ended all of this. She was great in misery, right? Fucking great in misery. But Danson apologized to him and said he missed his best friend for all these years. Doesn't even realize why they were fighting after all this time. This show ran for 11 seasons from 82 to 93, but he feels like he missed out on the last 30 years of Kelsey Grammer, and he feels bad in his doing, and he apologizes. So we don't really know what happened there, but something went down where this became a breach in the relationship, and I'm happy they're able to rectify this because life goes by way too fast. Look at it, really does. You don't want to be fighting about this and then regret when your best friend passes away because you just had some minor issue on set. It's not worth it. Look at the Beatles, everybody. They were feuding all the fucking time, and it's sad because they were a mega band too. And now the Beatles 64 is coming out, new documentary from Martin Scorsese and David Tesheshe. I'll probably butchered his name, but this is about them first coming to America, and it's going to have new music, new footage, never seen footage before, dropping on Disney Plus on November 29th. New performances by the Beatles, never before seen by the band, including footage that was filmed by documentaries for a certain project that never came out. So now we're putting it all together. And Disney did this before with the Beatles. Now, they had this whole thing where they're using AI to restore all this. So they're doing more of that. We're getting even more Beatles. Thank you for this. And I'm excited to see where this goes. But I'm more excited to see any Florence Pugh. I love Florence Pugh, everybody. You know me, you love me. Oh my God, Florence Pugh. But Florence Pugh is now doing 7-episode series based on East of Eden. That's right. Netflix has picked this up. They're doing a reboot of this, and she's going to be one of the leads in it. Now, East of Eden, she's also executive producing it, starring in it. It was James Dean's very first lead role. Based off the John Steinbeck 1952 novel. This is moving forward 7 episodes, and there's a little battle for it. Netflix finally won the rights to it. I'm interested. I love Florence Pugh. I'll check anything out that she does. Again, I can't wait to see where this goes. It was a big movie for James Dean back in the day. What will this bring? We'll have to wait and find out, but Netflix is very excited about this, as am I. But I know Jordan's excited about Sting, everybody, and Sting for Jordan, everybody, for Jordan's fans out there. Sting himself has signed a Legends deal. Oh, you think you signed the wrong one, man?
No, I keep getting kicked out. Somebody keeps trying to log into mine and kicking me out.
It's you and Ron. You and Ron are battling it out right now. but you should be under your own. That's just weird that it says that you're Ron. Which one did you sign in under?
The sea animals that you sent me.
Yeah, Ron should be under the other one. If Ron kicks you out, I'll tell him. Or maybe we should text him. But Sting, everybody, is coming back. Legends deal, AEW, if you will. And if you love this wrestling fan, probably excited. Not wrestling, but he will be doing a lot of appearances and events and promotion for the company. So AEW, everybody. Sting, the Stinger himself, is coming back. But a lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news. All right, so Ron's back. We got that figured out. We figured it out. Jordan's like, we're kicking each other out. It's crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
Ron.
It's good. You're still Ron when we figured it out. You're both in here. That's all that matters, right? You guys are here. You guys, even if you switch spots, doesn't matter. Welcome back. A lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news. That's live television for you right there. That's live television for you. Thank you all for being
here. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, you guys need to stop fighting behind the stage. It's not cool. Peppy, what are they doing?
Don't play hard to get, little bit.
Don't play hard to get, little bits, I guess. That's what Peppy says. Don't play hard to get.
No.
But I'm really excited. Dave, are you there? Dave? I think Dave's out there somewhere, guys. I don't know. But thank you all for being here. Breaking news, everybody. Excited to have you here. But there's more going on besides everybody. And of course, all of my guests and my panel, my beautiful, amazing panel on a Friday, have to have an opportunity to talk about all this breaking news. Of course they do. I'd like to say, everybody, it is our favorite subject of the night and yours, the audience favorite, maybe audience favorite. What they call is our hot takes. Let's do it. right, now it's time for those hot takes. This is that time where I give all my guests 1 minute on the clock to break down all their hot takes for all the latest breaking news. Now I get right, Queen. It's only 11 topics, Queen. It's still a lot. It feels like a lot. 11 topics. Can they hit every topic before the bomb blows up, or will they not? That bomb explodes, their time is up, and they have to stop talking. And it comes down to you, though. They might have the best hot takes ever, even at 11, maybe at 9 topics, maybe the best hot takes. And that's up to you to decide. Not me, not the pep star, you as the audience. And please vote it up. Vote all day, up, down, left, right, square root that sumbitch if you have to on YouTube if you can. But I can't wait to see who will be the hot take master for this Friday edition of Kruse Control. Thank you all. Hot takes. Ron, who should go first?
Let's go with GR.
Oh,
The thirsty daddy.
You're killing me, man.
Thirsty daddy. That's it. It's not the peel and eat second cousin. Got it. Okay.
No. It's the thirsty daddy. It's the thirsty daddy. GR, how you feeling about this? Feeling good?
I'm always ready.
Hell yeah, you are. Hell yeah,
I'm
you
watching
are, GR.
you, GR. I got my eyes on you, and I got 4 of them.
Oh, yeah. I don't know where his
Okay, I'm not touching
4.
that one.
I know where those other 2 eyes. Anyways, Pep Star might be drinking. Anyways, GR. I hope you're ready for these hot takes, man. Get ready, get sassy, get sexy. You already got the tie on, you got the vest on. No vest. You got the jacket on. Looking good, GR. I know you're ready for this.
Let's do it.
Here we go, GR. All right, hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Joker going digital on 12/17. Gee, another flop gift for the Christmas crowd. Torino, he stood by his values. That's the important part. Polanski, another pedophile. Let's keep him out of the country like he belongs. Menendez, it's just another political bullshit by our idiot district attorney. No more Rothschild, not surprised. It was just a political thing to begin with. Some politician down there wanted votes and didn't get any. Matlock, great for Kathy Bates. Musk sued, another political bullshit thing. Who cares? Cheers, that fight finally settled. Good. It's about bloody time. Beetle 64, I can't wait. East of Eden, I hope it lives up to the book. And Sting to AEW, he's way too fucking old. He's almost my age, for Christ's sakes.
Oh yeah, the thirsty daddy gets his hot takes. Congratulations, GR. Great hot takes.
Yes, sir.
How's it feel, GR?
Oh, it feels marvelous, darling.
Woo! Round of applause for the thirsty daddy, everybody. Woo! Thank you. Great hot take.
I'm glad you agree with me.
Is that a clip-on tie, GR?
Fuck no.
Giving GR some
Real tie.
Yeah, got mask.
Only idiots wear clip-ons. Oh, geez, I can clip it right here.
What?
Well, what
was that?
Well, I don't know. Great job, GR. Great job. Great high takes.
Thanks,
Round of
guys.
applause.
You got my vote, GR. You got my vote.
I believe you guys are drunk.
Not yet, but I'm working on it, Peppy.
Not yet, Pep Star. Not yet. All right, Ryan. Who's going next for the hot takes?
Jordan.
Jordan.
Oh, these are going to be the best hot takes you ever see. The hugest, big hot takes.
Thank you,
Big hot
Queen.
takes coming.
You got the touch.
Come on, Jordan.
You got the power.
Let's do this.
All right, Jordan, here we go. Get sassy, sexy, sophisticated. Get that milk off that mustache, man. Let's go. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Joker 2, not surprised. It looked fucking terrible. John Turturro, you choked out Catwoman in the last one and killed her ma. I mean, okay. Roman Polanski, fuck him. Menendez Brothers, like GR said, just a fucking stunt. They belong in jail. Rust, not surprised. Musk being sued, good. More people need to sue that asshole. He's a fucking dick. Matlock, glad to see that. Love Kathy Bates. Cheers. I'm glad friends got to settle their differences. Beatles 64. Looking forward to that. I love the Beatles. East of Eden, good for Florence Pugh. And Sting. What's there to say about the icon Sting? Now, I know WWE did him dirty, but that's where he should have went for his Legends deal. This is just supposedly a Legends deal, so he's not going to wrestle again. He'll probably do some booking or something. I don't know. But I'm glad to see Sting back into business.
Yeah, Jordan. Great hot takes, Jordan. Great hot takes, Jordan. Woo! How's it feel? Feel good?
Oh, feels good.
Great hot takes.
Well, you won that one. Sure.
No,
He's an ass
Thirsty
man.
Daddy
Watch out for
always-
him.
You can't beat Thirsty Daddy.
Nope.
You might be able to.
Unless you're a woman.
You might be able to.
No comment.
Unless you're a woman.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Well,
Thanks,
you
Pep
guys-
Star.
Whichever one of you wins tonight, you know what he's going to say.
I'll slap the smile off your goddamn face.
I didn't
Ron, I
think-
appreciate
Hey,
that.
Peppy. You standing up for GR, Peppy? What the hell, man? All right. Great hot takes. All right, Ron. Gonna be you or gonna be Jonathan?
Saving the best for last, so Jonathan can go then. I will go now.
Oh. Thought he was
Okay.
putting himself last.
I know. All right, Ron. You got me too. All right, Ron. I know you're ready for this. Here we go. It's hot take time. Are you excited? You ready for this?
So excited right now. Look at me.
Yes. Here we go, Ron. Let's do this. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Takes.
Joker 2 to digital. It actually took this long for that to happen. Can't believe it.
Oh,
Turturro, maybe he found God, and maybe he doesn't believe in things like that anymore, which is great. Roman Polanski's settlement, that's interesting. Menendez Brothers, I think it's cool that they'll be out. Rust will not go back. Thank God, that's just ridiculous. How did it keep going on and on? Musk, you know what? Sue the fucker over everything. The guy just irritates. Matlock being renewed, so a skinny Kathy Bates is being renewed. Fears dispute, always good when a dispute settles, especially something that's been going on for this long. Beatles 64, that's exciting. I'm a recent Beatles fan. East of Eden's, East of Eden with Florence Pugh. Who is she? She's beautiful. Brian says he loves her. Wow, okay. And then
Yeah.
deal with AEW. I thought it was Sting of the Police, so I have no idea what they're talking about on that. Somebody said boxing. Hey,
yeah, that's it. Great hot takes. I guess Great job, Ron.
thank you.
Woo. How's it feel?
Feels great.
Great hot takes. Yeah, Queen, been around for decades. All right. We're down to our Friday newbie here, everybody.
I'm not
Jonathan
ready.
McFadden.
I'm not ready,
Come on,
but
Jonathan.
I'll do
I think
it.
you need a cocktail. That'll help you.
I'm all out of that. I'm literally drinking rooibos tea. I feel like this is just not the right environment. But I'm ready whenever you're ready.
It's not.
Welcome to Fridays. Welcome to
Thank
Fridays, Jonathan.
Friday. We popped
All
this
right,
Friday
Jonathan.
cherry.
You got that twinkle in your eye. I know you're ready for this. Ready to rock and roll. Get in there. Make this
Right.
happen. Right, Peppy?
You
Right,
know
Peppy? All right, Jonathan. Get sassy, sexy, sophisticated, up top, down and about, roundabout, land back in that ocean, land smack down in Germany, and then give these hot takes. Ready for that shit?
I'm ready for all of that, Brian.
All right, hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
So I don't remember the first story, but I'm going to talk about what I do recall. So the Joker thing, he's going to create another movie. My thing is, hey, I want to play a game. Is that not the Joker? Is that Jigsaw? It doesn't matter. Same thing to me. We had a movie. Let's move on. Next, there were others like the Menendez. There's a TV show, a movie, a documentary. Enough. Just give us the verdict. Alec Baldwin, I don't think it's just his fault. We can't only blame him, and we can't only blame the gal who's in prison right now. Elon, he says, sue me. Who cares? He's got more money to take on all the lawsuits. Kathy Bates is why we need more legacy talent like her. Cheers saved lives back in the day because that's how you relax. Somebody, Pew, you showed her. I don't know who she is, but she looks great. Sting, I don't follow music. I follow people like Rachel Maddow and all these, newscasters who have an opinion. When you share your opinion, that's what matters, whether you're right or wrong.
Great hot takes, Jonathan. Woo, great hot takes, man.
Jonathan, I literally love your interpretation of everything.
Oh, well.
Literally.
You're too kind. This is like when the kids who ride the short bus also get a free ride to school. It's like everybody counts, right? I get it, but I'll take my green ribbon and head back to the portable now. Thank you.
well, Jonathan, I'm I don't say that. I'm starting the poll right now. So polls out there right now. Tell us who you think should win hot takes. Vote it up. Florence Pugh's fucking great, right? We know Florence Pugh's fucking great.
No, I don't. Hold on. Honestly, the chat just said these guys don't know who she is. No, I don't.
I don't either.
Why don't we take this moment to inform us?
Jonathan.
She's hot.
He's the new Black Widow.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Where'd she come from?
She just came from pretty much nowhere, and then she became Black Widow, and then she's also done a lot of movies beyond that. Like now, she's got that movie with Andrew Garfield that's out right now, where they're like, she hits him with her car, and they fall in love, and then she gets cancer and dies apparently. So
Is that the one like they were talking about? They took the sex scene too far.
Yes, that's 100% what it. Yes, 100%. They went way too far. Apparently the director didn't call cut. And they were just like going to town, and and then they're like, oh shit, we should probably. And then I think people were just watching like in shock that they were going that deep into it, and then they're like, oh, maybe we should tell them to stop getting.
I think she should have changed her last name.
Yeah, what to what? Florence fuck?
Well, no, anything but.
What? Pew.
Am I allowed, Brian, to answer some questions I've seen from the chat?
Yeah. What's going on there? You got something you want to answer?
So somebody said, portable what? Do you guys remember, I'm sure you do, being in elementary or middle school, where you weren't in a classroom that had like a door in the actual building structure of the, building. You were a trailer located next to like the soccer field.
Well, there's a lot of those. A lot of where they're like mobile classrooms.
Yes.
They'd add them on because the school was too small.
They were trailers converted into classrooms.
That was in Onekama for us, and Kelva. No, not where we grew up, right, Jordan?
No, not. We had 2 grades to every school building.
We were packing them in Manistee, where we grew up in Michigan, packing them in.
Now they're really packing them in because they don't have enough kids now. So now they're just demolishing all our old schools.
It's not that they don't have enough kids, friend. It's that they don't have enough teachers. Because did you know teachers are making like less than $30,000 a year?
Oh yeah, you can't survive as a teacher.
So
Do we have a little feedback from somebody's microphone? You guys hear like going on?
Hold on. If it's me, is it me?
Hello? Is it me?
It's you.
Who is it? It's somebody. I'm gonna mute people at a time. It's not Jonathan.
It's Jordan.
It's Jordan.
It's Jordan.
I muted you both so we can figure it out, Jordan. It's you. It sounds like you're farting. It sounds like you're farting on repeat.
You can go with Margaret Chu.
Demute yourself, Jonathan, just so I just muted you because I wasn't sure. I was trying to find it out. You got to demute yourself, Jonathan. I know, but I muted you, so you got to mute yourself. I'll ask you to unmute.
I'm so confused.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Hear me?
I can figure it out. Yep, we fixed it. We fixed it. Round of applause. We're live. Fixed it.
Because I'm all about technology.
We're doing that. We're doing that big. We're doing it strong. Jordan, the Turturro thing. Are you shocked about this? Because again, you were saying about how he was pretty much choking and beating women during the movie. So why would you not come back for the TV show? Are you shocked by that?
I'm thinking maybe the subject material was a little farther than in the Batman.
Oh, too far. Whoops. You're putting it matter, Jordan. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to ghost you here, man. I mean,
Have a look back on. No, I mean, the Penguin is a little more in depth than the Batman was to it. So I'm thinking,
maybe he did it, Jordan. And after he did it, he was like, maybe I don't want to do that again. You know?
Yeah, I think he changed his mind.
Like he probably got himself in the Batman. And he's like, this is way too far. I'm not comfortable. I'm in this big Batman movie, of course. He's like, I'm not doing that shit again. You know, when you live and learn based off performances you've done in the past, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That could be what it is. It just kind of like, it was a big thing. I'm like, where the fuck is he? Everybody's watching Penguin right now. We're all like, whoa, he's not there. It's just crazy.
Did you know beforehand he was recast? Because I didn't know.
Oh,
I did. Yeah, I did. I knew Mark Strong was playing him along before the show aired, so I wasn't surprised.
Well, I was upset by it though. He's such a great actor though. You know?
So is Mark Strong though.
Yeah, he is, but he's always in these. I mean, Mark Strong's a fill-in guy. Can we be honest about this? He's a fill-in guy. He's reliable and he's a great actor, but he's always like the guy you go to and you can't get the other person. I hate to say that about Mark Strong. I love Mark Strong.
I love Mark Strong, but you're not wrong.
Who the hell is that?
Wrong.
Who the hell is that?
See? John doesn't know who he is. Round of applause for that. Round of applause for that.
He's a fill-in actor.
There's you can find us that picture. I'm just joking. There's Daddy, the Matlock. You've been watching Matlock. I don't know who else is watching Matlock. I know people are watching it. Is it that good that we need more Kathy Bates like moving forward?
To be honest,
I got you too.
I'm not muted according to my thing.
You're not muted. The music. Stone Cold. Brian's been drinking.
Okay. Well, anyway, I haven't seen it. I mean, I love Kathy Bates, but Matlock is Matlock. She's not Matlock. She's a great actress, but
should this not be happening then, GR?
God forbid we reboot anything.
Yeah, God forbid we do something original. But
we don't do original. We don't do original, right?
Obviously not.
Well, we try.
What we remade late in the last decade?
Gee, are you so aggro?
He's aggro. He is. He is aggro. You're right. And Jonathan here, Florence Pugh is an amazingly talented, fucking sexy woman. That's all I'm saying to you.
Sexy.
Fucking
I'm
sexy.
I'm with you. There was another name that you mentioned where I'm like, who is that?
Yeah. Well, Florence Pugh.
I don't think I call her Florence Pugh, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it. And I saw the picture and I agree. But I'll tell you right now, if that woman was sitting next to me on the subway or in biz class, whatever JetBlue calls the front four seats of their flights, if she's sitting next to me, I wouldn't look over and be like, "Oh, you're a superstar." I would look over there and be like, "Hey, can I put my bag underneath, your seat because I have too much shit with me."
You wouldn't recognize. You wouldn't recognize her anyway because she's always changing her appearance.
Maybe that's
she's buzzing her hair.
Buzzing her hair, long hair, short hair,
But didn't
and
you
a round
guys
of applause.
Go ahead, Brian.
I was gonna say a round of applause for her nipples because she always shows them on the red carpet. Round of applause for her nipples.
Pardon me for interrupting your nipple praise. I never want to do that. There was someone else before that you guys were talking about, and I still
Mark Strong.
Mark Strong.
Mark Strong. Yeah.
Who is that?
Mrs.
He was Sinestro in Green Lantern. He was
Yeah.
Dr. Sylvania in Shazam.
Okay, but
He's
who
done.
is he?
He's
Penguin.
everywhere.
Penguin, I think, is awesome, but I don't know these
Oh.
names.
I'm gonna okay. You know what? I can hook you up for a second for Mark Strong. I'll hook you up. I'll find a picture of him very fast for everybody out
Right.
there, and we'll have a
He's always
2-second Mark.
He's always a gravelly talking dude.
I mean, I know the Penguin. I know that young, ethnic kid that is a
I'm very
remarkable
easy
actor.
From the
Yeah.
Runaways.
I
It's
love
so
the
weird
show.
He was in the Runaways.
Jonathan,
Yeah, right.
you know who he is? Pick any movie. They wanted
There he
another
is.
actor, couldn't get him. That's
Right
who
there,
they get.
Mark Strong.
Mark Strong, right there. There he is.
He was
I
in
remember him from the show. I've seen the show. Who is that?
Mark Strong.
That's Mark Strong.
He plays Carmine Falcone.
Oh, thank
Mm.
you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah,
I was
and he's
gonna say
great.
that's Jason Statham after a couple of drinks.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
And because it's been like it's a very controversial topic, and it's Friday. We don't go too deep. We do a little bit, but Ron, Menendez Brothers, this is a big thing that we've had some mixed feelings here on the show, of course. I think at the end of the day, you've brought some information forward. Are you surprised? Are you surprised that Gascon decided to have this movement forward? And do you think it's political? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I do. The timing of that is a little sus. So yeah, I do think it's political.
Yeah, but you think that again? The stuff you've said to me too. I feel like there is a big push for this. There's a big push for them to be released, and I
Yes.
think that it's beyond that though. I think too. I think there's a lot of people, the family, and is a big part wanting them released. Do you think that if a new person gets elected, will they try to stop it, and will
No.
the family rebuttal that if that does happen?
I don't think so. I think there's bigger fish to fry in this city.
Yeah, yeah.
I really do.
I'm interested to see how this plays out. We've been talking about for a while, of course, on Kruse Control. It's very fascinating. It's big breaking news, honestly, and
It
a
is.
lot of people don't talk about it
The other
enough.
day, it was just like, wow, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and honestly, there's a big movement, like you were saying, that wants it to happen. So I'm interested to see. Do you see if they get out? Let's say they get out. Do you think they will do a big tour, a press tour, and stuff like that, or will they dip away?
Oh, I just think dip away, grab what's theirs, and I really think that they will be to themselves. I mean, that would be the smart thing to do. If they're
Yeah.
assholes, they'll do a publicity tour. I mean, yeah, I mean, everybody's going to try, and they're going to bait them and
To book them, right?
to say no to it. But
Mhm.
I don't think that would be good for them.
I don't think so either. I agree. I think they should just especially after everything they've gone through, if they get out, they should just.
Because they
Take
could also
that-
get a lot of negative press if they're putting themselves out there. And I mean, they could go through everything all over again. And it's just like, no, just go, just find an island.
And after like being up for parole too, like you're also against these like guidelines of like if you break a parole, they can put you back away.
Yep.
And so there might be people trying to trick them, so they break it, so they put them back away. So
Absolutely. Yeah, you're right. It's just,
You know?
diehard people that don't like them. Yeah.
Put them back where they belong, Brian.
see, there's a lot of people that feel that way too.
There is.
There is. And so that's what I'm saying. Agreed. I agree. Like that's what could happen. And I think that if they do get out, end of the day, like we've discussed a lot. I think end of the day, if they do get out, I think that they should just be quiet, go quietly into the night and disappear. I think they will, and they should. If they don't, then it's gonna spiral everything out into a fucking craziness again. It's gonna. Jonathan, you're shaking your head, but won't it cause a craziness?
I'm shaking my head because I think it might cause some craziness, but tell me if I'm wrong. They've not yet been released, correct?
No, I have not. They're still in jail.
And yet, isn't there a top 10 Netflix show about them? There's a top 10 Netflix
Yes.
documentary
Documentary, too.
whatever about them. What's the difference between they're still in there now and they've got these top performing things and they get out? When they get out and people offer them incredible crazy money, not
They're gonna do it.
Not
I feel like they're gonna do
12
it.
cents an hour to work in the metal shop of the prison, but legitimate real money that most of us can only dream of. They get out of there and they're offered that kind of money to just tell their story, their opinion, whatever. I think A, they're gonna get out and they're gonna do something if they do get out. B, I feel like other people are gonna take advantage of them, but they don't know anything different. For the past however many decades, they have lived as people who are
30 years,
notable.
pretty much.
Notable.
Like Brian said, there could be a stipulation that they can't talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean they won't.
Eric's
they'd be
already
stupid
did.
not to then.
Eric-
They'd be
Eric's
stupid not
already did
to.
a major documentary from prison. Eric's already talked about it. So
Yeah.
he's going to talk again if there's no stipulation. I mean, he likes to be on camera. He's the whole documentary.
There's also the actor that played him too, is also pushing for them to get out. So I think he would want to do some press with him, like them side by side. You know what I mean? So there's that too.
Even if there's a foundation developed, which maybe there already is, but maybe there's a foundation that supports them financially. I don't know. But if and when they get out, there's going to be something that gives them money and freedom to reap the benefits of talking about it, being there. Because once you're released, you get to say whatever you want. I mean, am I wrong? I mean, I could be wrong, but
You should be
Unless
wrong.
it's stipulated, unless because this is a very unique case, they could very well get a gag order.
But would the judge say? Could the
100%.
judge say, "We'll let you go. You're free, but if you ever talk about this or make any media about it, we'll put you back in prison"? I don't think the judge could say that.
He can
Parole board.
do that, Jonathan. It's within his right as a judicial member. He can say that.
Yeah,
A parole board could.
Stipulation.
it could be protecting their own lives.
And Jonathan, they don't have to worry about money. They've got a few billion in the bank after.
It's not a billion. I think they got a few million. I think they got like
Yeah.
3 million. I think is
They're
Bill
not
3.
hurt. If
30
they get out,
years.
they're not going to be hurt.
Put 5 or 10 million in the bank. In 30 years, you've got a billion.
Well,
Or
they
two.
use most of their money. I think what they've got based
Yeah.
off of like what they got donated and stuff is about 3 or 4 million. I think that's what
Yeah,
it is. GR.
Yeah, but all the in-laws and shit, they're not hurting for money.
Mm-mm.
No, the whole
I
family's
mean,
You know what?
Lyle's
Maybe
wife
we're
and all
approaching
that.
this the wrong way. Maybe we're thinking about this from our perspective. If you've been in prison for the past 30 years, maybe you don't even know what $1 million buys you today or $1 billion buys you today. Maybe what you know is you're free. You can walk 20 steps that way and not have a guard threaten to shoot you. Maybe that's okay. Maybe it's about the freedom and it's not about the financial freedom.
It should be about the freedom.
Opposite of where the rest of us are. And it's
Yeah, I mean,
because none of us killed our parents, and I don't know about y'all, but I ain't got $1 billion to play with anyway.
yeah, it's a very controversial topic, and it's interesting to see how it's moved forward here in Los Angeles. And we will keep you updated. But we do have a winner of Hot Takes, everybody. Yes, we do. It's Friday. It's fucking Friday. Woo! And yeah, I know I'm a little crazy, but
Is it Jordan?
A little.
voted, you have voted, and you have voted. I don't know. I mean, I know, but maybe I don't know. But I know. So here we go. Our winner of Hot Takes for this Friday edition of Kruse Control is
Thirsty Daddy.
Good him.
surprising.
Jordan Sam.
Wait, what?
Excellent for that.
How's it feeling, Jordan?
Oh, it's good. I'm back on the win. It's been a while. It's been a while since I won one. It's been a while.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Congratulations, Jordan.
I was on a streak of like 4 in a row or whatever, and then it's been a while.
Great Hot Takes, Jordan. Great Hot Takes.
Can I throw something to Jordan? A compliment. This is a gift, sir. A gift.
Okay.
You got 37%. A loser like me, I got 12%.
Wait, how do you know
Hey,
this?
he's watching the YouTube
Well, he's
vote. He's watching
watching
the
it.
YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I don't.
Ron got
disagree with-
25, Thirsty Daddy got 25, Jordan got 37, and Jonathan got So 12. So
Jordan,
I
did you take
don't
off your shirt and
disagree.
I missed it.
I'm sorry.
What's that?
Go ahead.
Jordan,
What?
did you take off your shirt and I missed it?
I think so too. I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
It's the Ass Man theme song.
Great hot takes.
All I'm
Good
saying
attitude.
is congrats, Jordan.
Congratulations.
You
Yeah.
beat me into the ground, and I accept defeat.
Thank you all for voting out there. We appreciate you as always. And again, there's a lot more going on Kruse Control. And again, there's more Diddy talk, everybody. There's a lot more Diddy talk. And was JLo there? Was Obama there? Was freaking De Niro there? Let's find out. Can we talk about Diddy and JLo and his Diddy freak-offs? Big conversations across the board about these freak-offs these days. And I'm probably butchering his name. JLo's first husband came forward on social media connecting JLo to the freak-offs, saying that his marriage fell apart because she was so close to Diddy and the freak-offs, and that he was like trying to take her away from this whole situation, but unfortunately, whatever kind of grasp Diddy and her had together, that pulled their relationship apart. Now he's saying that she was involved with all these, but he released this whole list. It's spreading across the whole internet about all the celebrities that were involved with these freak-offs based off his time that he was there and what he's learned, and it's going all over the internet right now. Now he's saying that he was not there ever. No, I am not on that list. I am not there. I was never there. Those people, media outlets asking if I went to these or participated in these are a piece of shit. These parties are fucked up. No, never. But my ex-wife, JLo, you can ask her about this because, she's there and there's sex tapes and she was involved with 734 dildos and baby oil, which is
Well, we know
a lot.
there's baby oil involved.
734 dildos.
That's what he said. 734 dildos and baby oil. That's what he said. And he was married to her in February of 97 is when they got divorced, but he was married to her in the mid-early 90s. And he put this list out. So I'm going to put this list out to you right now of all people that were apparently at the freak-offs. Now, this list is crazy. It's insane. Like, of course, he highlighted where she was at, but you got Jessica Alba, you got like Justin Timberlake, Justin Bieber, you got Kelly Rowland, you got a lot of people. You got LeBron James, Leonardo DiCaprio, no Bill Cosby, no really.
Presidents.
Yeah, Beyonce, Ben Stiller, Bad Bunny. You got Ashton Kutcher, who's also apparently trying to run out of the country because he's worried about his association with Diddy. You got a lot of people. Here's our list for Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. That doesn't make sense to me. But the question is to me, Obama's on this, Hillary Clinton's on this, Trump's on this. There's a lot of people that are on this list. But the thing is, LL Cool J, I mean, you got Taylor Swift on this list. You got a lot of people on this list, but it's like, were they at the party and they left before the freak-offs, or were they part of the freak-offs? And that's the question, because Diddy invited all the best of the best. I believe JLo, there's a lot of rumors of JLo here in this conversation, that JLo was involved with the murder of Big E, that she hid the gun or some shit. There's a lot of rumors here,
The
too.
ex-girlfriend. Of course she's involved. She knew stuff.
Of course.
R. Kelly, I believe, was involved with the freak-off, so he's on the list. Of course, he's like, sexual limitation. I touched that kid beyond the sexual limitation. It's fine. It's like, fuck you, man. Don't touch children.
Diddy just wanted the people's strudel.
He didn't want the people. That's fucked up, Jordan. Tyler Perry's on this. Look at this list. This is fucking crazy. So we'll keep going back to this throughout this segment, so you can see who is actually, according to this post, this is going on the internet. It's a big thing. We'll be talking about this for a long time. But my question to the group is, again, like, is this like, again, do they just show up for this party and these are the people on the list? Again, a lot of these people, presidential candidates, people who are involved in politics, to the celebrities. To me, this is like it's gonna be a big thing. I think this list is a big thing that's going to come forward. Like, there's so many people that were involved in this. So many people were. And I think we have to realize that this is a thing that in Hollywood and in real life that a lot of people are going to be hiding and dodging and trying not to be associated with Diddy, because this situation's just fucked overall, right? It's just fucked. Jonathan, we talked about this before, right? We did. When you were here before, we talked about the Diddy thing. Now, this is a massive list, Jonathan. Do you think that all these people were freaking off with Diddy? Or do you think, again, that there's more to this story and we need to take a minute, take a beat as a society and breathe and be like, yes, they could have been there. He's a celebrity, but maybe they weren't in the wrong.
Okay. what I think is this: if all of us individually were celebrities of that level, who would be on your guest list? Who would you want to invite?
DiCaprio, he was there.
Okay, fine. There would be a lot of people that you could just think of and you'd put on that list and then you'd alphabetize them and say, I want these people there. Does that mean those people were there? No. They were on the guest list, but that means nothing. If they showed up, that also doesn't mean that they participated in illegal activities. Maybe they showed up, they said hello, they had a drink or a bottle or whatever they had, and maybe they left. There's no way to know that, and I don't think it's something that we can persecute them for, neither legally or socially. Okay? The people that we know actually committed atrocities, those are people that we shame on you. But I mean, look at those names on that list. You telling me all those people
De Niro was out there.
probably there? Come on, they weren't there? Of course not. Of course not. I think we need to stop persecuting the idea of what happened and start persecuting the action and the people who took that action and the people that we know took that action. And I don't think it was Obama, Taylor Swift, or De Niro.
Yeah. Do you think that JLo though was there? Do you think that because there's a lot of rumors for years about JLo and Diddy, and is this a disgruntled ex-husband?
This is now. See, now I'm going to sound like an a-hole.
It's fine.
I've worked for JLo. She is the most professional. How do I say this? Clear boundaried person that I've worked with. One of them. No, she didn't do anything wrong. She didn't know anything was going on that was wrong. And if she did, this is just my assumption, that's probably why she got the hell out of there long before it became anything that was illegal, because there's a difference between wrong and illegal. We get to judge what wrong is. Society gets to judge what illegal is. But when you're standing there in that party, in that moment, and if you see something that you're not sure is this illegal and or wrong, you're going to follow your gut if your entire multi-million-dollar enterprise is, up against this. And I feel like most people who have something to lose got the hell out of there. I don't know. I'm only speculating.
That's all we can. That's all we can do, Jonathan.
I don't think any of those people on that list, who are the big names that you've been talking about, I don't think they knew, and I don't think they were even there.
Like even Snoop Dogg, was like going through a whole thing where like, oh, Snoop Dogg, he is there, and he had a whole thing where he put forward about like, I'm not involved with this. That's not what it is.
Let's be. If we're talking about Snoop Dogg, did he? If he was there, did he even know where he was? That MF.
That's the good question.
God bless him. He's so high all the time. He's making pies and digging gardens with Martha Stewart,
and she's on the list too. Martha Stewart's on the list too. They're high together. Like, what the fuck is happening around us? If they're there, that's what they're like. I get the fuck out of here.
Do you think they're doing anything wrong? Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg are over there trying to like reanimate the cactus plant in the corner and try to get it to learn Spanish. So they're so stoned out of their minds. They're not interested in anything like that. Don't worry about
Imagine
it.
Weird Al was on the list.
Say, just because not all these parties could have been illegal. I mean, like they had a video of, I don't know if you guys heard about this, but the dark web found a video of P. Diddy, Beyonce, and Jay-Z all together. Like Jay-Z going down on Beyonce, P. Diddy behind her, whatever. I mean, that's 3 consensual adults. I mean, just because we think it's wrong, I mean, if they had a celebrity orgy, it's not illegal.
It's
Right.
I feel like why not make an extra few mil and sell that?
well,
I mean,
If
yes,
that's the
some
thing.
of the shit I heard he did, like the box boy behind Macy's or whatever, where he made him, fellatio him and whatever.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
he did.
Yeah.
Did he?
What?
You hear about
You
that?
ever heard of that?
No. Please go into very clear
Ryan,
detail.
go ahead.
What are you talking about?
Ryan,
Oh, are you talking about the box boy that the guy that he was there and he met Diddy and he was like very about it and Diddy's like, come over here and talk to me, and he was like, hey, pull your dick out, right? That's what you're talking
Yep.
about. He's like, pull your dick
Yep.
out, and the guy put this whole. I mean, he's a Jane Doe or Jane whatever or Joe Dirt. I'm gonna call him Joe Dirt. He's a Joe Dirt. So he came forward. And he was like. So he's a big fan of Diddy. He got invited to this party. He comes with Diddy and like, I love your work. I love you so much. I'm aspiring. I'm going to do this. And he goes, let's go talk. He goes over here and he goes, pull your dick out. And so the guy pulls his dick out because he said he didn't know what to do. He was like freaked out. And then Diddy started fondling his junk and making him get hard. We're Friday, guys. I'm sorry, guys. It's Fridays. So if you're not comfortable with this, we're going to get a little deep in this. And then he let Diddy play around with him for a while. He diddled away. And then he said, they did, yeah, and then he stopped, and then pretty much he just walked away, and this guy was like shell shocked pretty much, and he was just sitting there by himself, shell shocked. And he didn't say anything for years. Now he came forward and said this. But there's
I'm
also
talking
this.
about the guy. I'm
No.
talking about the box
No.
boy that was on his knees, stocking something in the back room, and Diddy came through Macy's because he had a contract with Macy's to sell Sean John.
Yeah.
And he just whipped his dick out and face molested this kid and says, if you tell anybody, I'll kill you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's terrible. And I don't have any evidence. I can't.
Allegations again.
I don't know.
Allegations. This
Allegations.
Kid, he came
Sounds
forward. The kids came forward finally and said, hey, this happened. It's his word against the other.
It's all allegations. And that's where we're at in the show. It's all allegations right now. That's
I?
all we have. Yes, Jonathan?
For all the gentlemen viewing and participating in this, you don't have to answer out loud, but I will pose this question broadly. Has there ever been a time where you had to participate in that activity in which you didn't get to make the choice as to whether or not you were going to expose yourself to that person or not? You know,
It's your choice.
right, you know how to, there are steps you have to take to do that thing. So what I'm saying is, if somebody actually did do that thing, is it because Diddy whatever told them to, or is it because they wanted to in the first place? So maybe he told them to, but they kind of already wanted to. My point is, I don't know. That is an argument that could be brought up. Am I saying that is the answer? No. I'm saying if it comes out, there's a, pardon me, but a button and a zipper if you're wearing jeans, and a flap of fabric that has to be removed. There are steps that have to be taken. So does that mean that it was that P. Diddy saying you
forcing
have
it
to
or not?
do this now, or was it somebody that was going along with it? And if
That's always the thing, though.
I don't feel like it's P. Diddy's fault as long as that person was over 18.
That's always the conversation. I'm going to throw it to Ron here. Ron, what do you think about that? Do you think that there's a world where these people feel pressured because of his status, or is it their own choice and they should stop themselves?
I definitely think it's people's own choice. They should stop themselves if they want to. I don't think it's a pressure thing from Diddy. I think it's a cachet thing. Like, oh, well, yeah, me and Diddy. Because so many people are like that. They're such fame whores.
Yeah, so you think that, Ron, that, again, that maybe some of these allegations coming forward are people cashing in on a situation.
Yeah, because this
and they were happy with the moment.
I mean, this is the time to do it. And so, there's people out there that live in the gutters that do that kind of shit.
But do you think that, like, also, Ron, like, you hear about this list is crazy. We were just talking before the show. It's a crazy list. There's a lot of people from, like, world leaders to, like, random B-level artists out there, right, that are on this list. Do you think that really all these people were pressured to be a part of these GHB parties that Diddy wants?
Verbatim from what Jonathan said, that's my opinion. Like, literally, that was the most articulate way to put this. I didn't see Ellen DeGeneres on the list, or maybe I just missed it.
She's not into Diddy's.
Because
let's go back to the list.
She was a big. I mean, she's been in the news.
She's on the list. She's on the list. Okay. She's on the list. Yep, she's there.
Okay.
Eminem above Eminem. Eminem's there. You know what I mean? I can't imagine.
Go to that shit.
M&M's.
All right.
Eminem would punch him in the
Let me
face.
explain
You know what I mean?
I've never been to a Hollywood party, but things I've heard, there is a party and there is an after party.
Oh yeah,
Just because they're at the party, don't mean they're going to the freak offs.
exactly.
And did you see there's a video that came out recently, also in the past week, where Diddy's like on stage. Well, he's like above everybody. It's not really a stage. He's above everybody's like, hey, kids, it's great you're here, but within the next hour, you got to fucking leave because the adults are going to have a party you do not be involved with, you know? And it's like, well, what's happening, you know? So maybe there was a cutoff where people know where the freaking crazy shit happens, you know? Gio, what do you think about that?
Go ahead, Gio.
According
I
to
want to throw
Tim
the
on
three.
the list, and I didn't see my name there, so.
Gio, what do you think about that? Do you think there's a cutoff and that all these people probably left that situation? Or is there a trickle effect where maybe some of the people probably were involved in a bad situation they couldn't control themselves from?
I think a combination of both. I mean, there's going to be people that are going to stay. They get a little too, shall we say, foobarred and don't want to leave.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's going to be people that are getting the hell out of the Dodge for the reasons enunciated by my predecessors. You know, they got more brains, you know.
But you see this though too. It's like, do you think that JLo is involved? GR, there's a lot of stories. There's a lot of stories.
Like what Jonathan said about JLo. The way he put that is something I can wrap my head around. That does make total sense with her.
And not just her, but you think all of those celebrities on the guest list were even in town that night?
No.
The way to build yourself up when you're at that level in LA is to put on your guest list all the other people that are, I don't know, successful, higher than you, whatever.
It's your wish list. It's a wish list.
That's exactly right. It's a wish list.
But is it a revolving wish list though? Like he had a lot of parties though, a lot of parties.
Regardless,
it's
that
an
list was
ongoing
made before the party that we're talking about. I would be curious to see who are the names that were checked off by the front door security guard.
Right, all four of them.
Now let me see who was actually there, and then what time did they leave? That's what I'm curious.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, there's no check-in, check-out type of, we're not, you know, I mean, there's none of that, you know, there's not going to be any of that.
It was my birthday. My birthday was October 12th. And you know who was on my list? Michelle and Barack Obama, Kamala Harris, Dustin Hoffman, the guy who starred in Good
Mike
Times.
Lindell.
Mike Lindell, fine. Yeah, he can come. The
Margaret Cook.
Good Times Dynamite guy. He's
Florence
always
Pugh.
been
Florence
fine.
Pugh.
Right, Sherman Hemsley's from the Jeffersons. His most most recent, I don't know, family member. None of those people showed up. It was me and my family at a Texas roadhouse.
Ron's calling you a star fucker.
You're a star fucker.
Ron's calling you a star
You get
fucker.
what I'm saying? I could have had any of those people on my list.
Absolutely.
Doesn't mean they showed up or even know me or know that it's my birthday or care that it's my birthday. But I can still put that on my list and I can still post that list to Facebook. Here's my birthday list, everybody.
Yeah, you can do it.
It's interesting because they keep playing this one thing with Justin from years ago, and he's physically, you can see he's really traumatized about something, and he keeps talking about Billie Eilish. And this is before like she hit it big, and he keeps saying, I will protect her from anything. And I'm like, well, I didn't even know it, and she was on that list.
On that list? Isn't that crazy? How'd it make you feel, Ron?
I thought that was weird, but you know what else is weird? She's worth $56 million. Where the hell did that come from?
Oh, yeah. Who the hell knows, right?
How long has she been here? It's like $56 million in yeah, I mean, great for her. I think that's fantastic, but it's like, wow, okay, I'm going to start recording.
And if she doesn't want to come out with what happened, then let her keep that a secret.
Somebody said earlier in the week that she's basically a Hollywood plant.
Yeah, I think that was Lexi, right?
Oh, a Hollywood plant?
What is
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Just like Kevin Hart.
Yeah, like they're put there to change a narrative, like the Hollywood, the big machine of Hollywood, put them there to change a narrative to control a certain situation and
Oh
a
my
story.
God. Is that what you think happens? No. They're
I
put there
don't,
to
but
make
we had that
money.
conversation. We had
They're
that
put there
conversation.
to make money.
We're
It's
not
about
going down a
changing anything.
conspiracy. This ain't a conspiracy, Thanos. This ain't a
This
conspiracy.
is fucking Kruse Control.
Did the Twin Towers really happen?
No, they're still there, Ron.
When it's
Give me some
done,
popcorn.
now I do have $50
They're
million.
just invisible now,
That's the
Ron.
narrative.
Yeah. Pepe, how do you feel? How do you feel,
Don't
Pepe?
fuck around.
PP.
All right, we won't fuck around, Pepe. One more time, Pepe. How you feeling? How you
I'm
feeling,
feeling
man?
a little parched.
Okay, Pepe's thirsty, so he's a little parched. So,
Well, Thursday
I-
night we'll share with him. How's that?
that's a good
Don't play
question.
hard to get, little bit.
Oh shit!
Oh, talking some smack.
I just think that a lot of the conversation we're having does wrap around this. And I think it makes sense. I think that we don't know all the things. People make a list. A list comes to a certain degree, and a list can't be set as fact. A list is, like Jonathan said, is a wish list. We have that. There's a lot of actors on this list that are fucking trying to back off. Look at DiCaprio trying to distance himself. Look at, again, Ashton Kutcher trying to distance himself. They knew this list was coming out. They knew they're on the list. They know they're friends with him or they were around him. And they know there'd be backlash based off their career because they're on this list. De Niro, we were saying, who fucking thinks De Niro is here fucking putting baby oil on his dick and fucking somebody? You know what I mean? I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't.
Who cares?
Or we get it.
I don't care. It's Kruse Control, guys.
Details.
It's Friday. It's fucking Friday. I don't care. I don't think that's true. I don't think.
Friday, Brian, not
Who-
fucking Friday.
Can we put a hand for saying who thinks Taylor Swift is here lubing herself up at this Diddy off? I don't.
I'd like to
Well, if
see
I'm
it.
at the party, I'm hoping she is.
How would
Oh,
she have
gee, I
time?
might hope.
Would she even have time?
I don't think she would have time. I don't think she would.
I don't
And
think
that's the thing, you
Kelsey
look at
was
this-
like that.
I don't think so either. I really
Is
don't.
that a serious question?
don't.
No.
It is, Peppy. I'm trying to put something out there. And I think that this list is a snapshot in a moment of time. It's an angry ex-husband putting something out there that he had a list that he got from a party, and he put it out there. Now, these people might be fucking part of this, and I think there'd be investigations based off this list, and I think there's a lot more we don't know. Again, this case is a long ways away. It's a long ways away, right?
Where was Epstein? Was he on it?
I don't think so. Let's go back to the list one more time. Let's see if Epstein's on here. Here's the list one more time for everybody. You got a lot of people on here. There's a lot of people, even like Jada Pinkett Smith, and Jaden's on here too. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people
Okay,
on this.
Jada Smith, is that-
Epstein's on there. Epstein's on there.
Okay. Demi Lovato. Yeah.
Abraham Lincoln could be on there. It doesn't.
Tiger Woods.
it's just a
Tiger
list.
Woods.
It's
It's-
nothing.
Yeah,
He's
Tiger's
on
not
there. Is Tiger on there? Tiger Woods is on there. You're right. Timberland's on there. TLC. There's a lot of people on this. Baby oil. Well, gee, fucking Tim, get your fucking comment off the screen. The Young Guns are on there. What the fuck are the Young Guns? Is that the movie or people? Is there an actual band called the Young Guns?
Rick James. This thing goes back years. Wow.
That's what I'm saying. Paris Hilton, of course, she's on there. That's
Of
hot. I'm just saying. You see this list?
Miley Cyrus,
It's-
really. Hannah
I know.
Montana.
I'm gonna tell you, I worked in Hannah, Montana, and when I was there, I was like fresh into Hollywood, and I remember like Billy Ray's there, and she's the nicest little girl. She's super nice, sweet, soft, sophisticated. And then she's like, "Oh, I love you all," dancing around. Billy leaves, and she grabs her co-host, starts making the fuck out of him. She's like grabbing his ass and fucking doing shit. And she's like, "Oh, I can do this." And I'm like, "Oh, fuck." You know what I mean? This girl's like 16 years old. I'm like, you know what, though? We don't know people's sides sometimes.
No.
I mean, they were both the same age. It's, they're kids. It's fine. But you don't know people's sides sometimes. But this list is a list in time. It's like a snapshot, And so who knows, like Jonathan said, if this is real or not. But it's a lot. It's a
They
lot.
could've-
And I hope.
Go ahead.
Just get rid of the pedos. Who cares?
Yeah.
They could have asked for the Green Ranger, John the Baptist, and one of the extras from the Thriller music video. They could have put that on the list. It doesn't mean those people were there or even knew that list existed. It's just a list. It's not a confirmation. It's not a legal document. It's not proof. So we move on.
Yep.
Next.
And we will move on right now because Diddy's done, everybody, right? Peppy, how do you feel? Before we move on, Peppy, tell us how you feel about this overall. Do you believe it's good? Bad?
Diddy is done.
All right, Peppy. One more. Anything else, Peppy? All right, everybody. Anyways, there's more to talk about. And Venom came on, everybody. So is Venom done? Like Diddy's done? Let's find out in Comic Corner. Let's talk about Venom 3 because Venom 3 dropped this week and I saw it and I know some of the panel saw it, but at 180 million projected to make this weekend. 180 million. Now 8.5 million made Thursday night previews is pretty freaking good, guys. It's pretty good, but they're still saying it's not as good as previous movies. And people are worried about it being a big fucking drop for what happens moving forward for Sony's verse. Now, look at the Rotten Tomatoes scores. 37% critics, but audiences apparently love it, 77%. Venom 1 made 205 opening weekend. Venom 2 made 171.6 opening weekend. So this is projected to make more than Venom 2, but not as much as Venom 1, which I understand that. Venom 2, everybody agrees upon it. It could have been better. You got Woody on this. Do you think that Woody Harrelson would be a big win as Carnage? But he really wasn't. It was more of a womp, 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 womp in the world of comic books, right? Thank you, GR. But I would say this right now. I like this. You're good, Ron. If you have to go, Ron, it's good. But I would say this overall, I like Venom a lot. I do. And I think this movie did a fantastic job, really it did, as wrapping the whole storyline up. I'm excited about what comes forward, but I would say if you're a Spider-Man fan, you're pissed, because we were waiting for Spider-Man and Venom. You did 3 fucking movies, and there's no Spider-Man. And this is spoiler talk a little bit, guys. We will do that. Where the fuck is Spider-Man? There's rumors about Spider-Man being here. You got Tom Hardy in 3. One movie, fine. Fine, one movie. It's a villain. Fine, one movie. 2 movies. I'm questioning you. 3 movies? Fuck you, Sony. Fuck you. Where is Spider-Man? And there's rumors about Tom Holland, and you have fucking Tom Hardy on interviews being like, hey guys, I love to fight him. That's great. And then all of a sudden he's not in the movie. You know what? God, how do you not put Spider-Man in this movie? At least for a fucking end credit scene. And there's 2 credit scenes in this. There's one mid-credits and an end credit scene. There's no Spider-Man. But beyond that, movie's great, guys. I love it. I think it's better than 2. It's better than 1 for my book. It's my favorite Venom movie overall. A lot of great stuff in this movie. It's fun. It's a fun journey, a fun villain, buddy comedy trip. The 2 of them together is better than it's been the whole 3 movies. But I would say this, so people are mad at it for a fucking reason, and I understand why they are. I understand. As a fan,
people are mad at it because Null sat on a fucking taking a shit for the whole movie.
Well, that's another whole thing too, Jordan. And we're going to talk about that right now because honestly, what the fuck was that? You start the movie with the biggest villain in all of Venomverse and you go, meh. He's going to take a shit in that throne for fucking 2 hours and not fucking get off it because he's got Crohn's disease. You know what I mean?
All of Marvel. Thanos can't hold Null's jockstrap.
No, he can't. If you look at comic book lore, Noel is better than everybody. So, Jordan, you saw the movie. The Thirsty Daddy and went saw the movie, but you see the movie, right, Jordan? Okay. This is a big, it's the last dance, right? Do you think there will be another Venom movie, Jordan? Or do you think what they gave us right now is really like a fuck you to the fans? Let me know, Jordan. How do you feel about this?
I really don't want to spoil nothing, but the end credit scenes tells you this isn't the last dance.
Yeah.
Like, the very, very end credit, it's not the last dance. And besides, if you remember, during Spider-Man 3, he left part of the symbiote back in the MCU too on the same bench.
He did. So do you think that's going to make Venom come back?
Yeah. Venom, yeah. Tom Hardy said he'd love to do this again anytime they call him up. So yes. They envision, so if you see the interviews, they're like, we envisioned this as a trilogy, this is our trilogy, but they never said it was the end. If this Venom makes money, it's not the end. I don't care
Jordan,
what you say.
I was so I really thought Andrew Garfield has been in this movie, right? I really thought Andrew
No way.
Garfield.
No way. Because I still say, because Sony is in bed with the MCU, I think the MCU still had call on some of this. Like, you can't use this, you can't use that. And if they ever want, if they think there's money in putting Tom Hardy and Tom Holland together, MCU will shut down any other Spider-Man appearing in those movies.
Yeah, but I mean, but isn't that a fucking detrimental to the fans?
Really? I mean, Venom's been separated from Spider-Man for a while in the lore.
But 3 movies, Jordan, 3 fucking movies, and no Spider-Man.
Would you rather have Topher Grace?
I don't care. I want Venom and Spider-Man. I don't give a fuck. If you're gonna spend that much money on Spider-Man or Venom for 3 movies, you're spending 120 million per movie, right? Why do we not pay Tom Holland 5 and make it happen?
Well, I think if there's gonna be a Venom, see, I think the MCU doesn't trust Sony. So if they're gonna use Venom, I think the MCU's like, okay, you do your thing, show us your script, but we're gonna take Null, and in our Spider-Man movie we'll bring in Venom. You see what I'm saying? MCU was this.
But do you really think that's going to happen, Jordan? Because I'm not sold that's going to happen. I'm not sold that we will ever see. Sony is like in a world where they always promise some shit, and that shit never happens.
Well, I want to see more of Null. Andy Serkis did a good job for what he was given. It was a good tease.
Yeah.
And
he's a great actor.
I mean, you can't just tease Null and then give us nothing. Or like bring him, like, what are they gonna do? Combine all the Sonyverse? Nobody wants to see Venom, Kraven the Hunter, and Madam Web together. Nobody wants to see that fucking shit.
Nobody wants that at all. Nobody wants that. I think maybe Jonathan wants that, but we don't want any of that.
I want my Venom, but I want, like, the MCU also to get a hold of Eddie Brock. Now, in the comic books,
Tom Hardy's so good, dude.
He is. Now, in the comic books, I mean, there's a long lore of Venom. But he does become an anti-hero, move to San Francisco, gets kicked out of New York like Eddie Brock did in the movies. But in the comics, he is separated from Venom. Venom actually bonds to the Scorpion and other villains over time. Eddie Brock comes down with cancer.
Sorry.
I mean, Eddie Brock, I mean, there's a whole fucking lore to Venom that we could still explore with Eddie Brock. I don't think he's done.
But Tom Hardy said he is done after this, didn't he? Kind of?
No, he did not. Tom Hardy said these movies are done, but he says he loves playing Venom. Anytime they want him back, he will come back.
Okay, but Touchy Ghost said part of the actor's job is to what was that again? Elocute, Jonathan. Mm-hmm. This means that they are articulate and they use their diaphragm, lungs, tongue, larynx, pharynx,
epiglottis.
Get in there, Jonathan. Read it for me. I'm gonna drink a little bit.
Sorry, I totally nerdballed that.
Get in there.
These are all part of what produces sound. So essentially, I think what Touchy Ghost is saying is that there was no intelligible sound being produced and or delivered. And that's part of the actor's job, to elocute, to speak, meaning you can articulate, make your words using your diaphragm, project, lungs, tongue, that larynx, that's your voice box, pharynx, it's something else, epiglottis, that's something in your throat, lips, and you know what that is, meaning make sure if you're going to perform something, yeah, it's great to be realistic, but also there's a meaning behind that, and that meaning isn't your emotional state, it's that the audience needs to understand it, because at its core, what we do is a form of communication. And if the receiver of that communication can't understand it, then we're not really communicating, are we? That's essentially my take on Touchy Ghost's commentary.
Squirrel! We calm down. Yeah, I understand that too, but what Jordan was saying, it's like
take a theater class, damn it.
What Jordan was saying is like he really believes that this is not done, right, Jordan? This is not done.
No, it's not done.
Not even close.
Not even close. But it's not a thing like GR is saying, like a Venom 4. Let's go GR fast. GR. So Jordan's going about where they're doing with the Sony, Marvel, all that stuff. You watch this movie. Do you think that Venom 4 is on the table? It's going to happen. New actor, or will Tom Hardy become this whole multiversal Venom for all of Marvel Universe?
Will he be? No. Will it be a Venom 4? Absolutely.
Did you like the movie?
I loved it. I thought it was better than the second. I put it right on par with the first. I like them both. But two
You,
kind of boring.
I get that, but do you see a world where this can actually have a different actor, really, that comes in and takes over?
Hell yes, that's what they set up in the last scene. Spoiler alert, don't listen if you don't want to hear this. That cockroach is going to bond with somebody. It'll be somebody new.
But wouldn't that cockroach take it
PR,
back to
I
Eddie
didn't-
Brock, though?
I was just gonna say, GR, I didn't get that at all. I got that the next movie's gonna be about Venom trying to get back to Eddie Brock by jumping from person to person, cockroach.
Well,
fish.
that cockroach can jump to wherever they want, can't they?
Well,
No.
that's the whole thing, though. That's the whole thing, Jordan. What
Symbiote's
you're saying is true.
controlling it. The symbiote,
Yeah.
if he wants to get back to Eddie, going back to
Eddie. Which
Well, that's
Again-
what we'll find out in 4 or 5.
Nah, it's
John
not
is
gonna
raising
happen.
his
I think we're
hand
saying-
to.
All I'm
But
saying is, I feel like GR could, and I would respect that opinion on every film he doesn't like. That cockroach is gonna like symbiote with somebody. Like he could be talking about, the Mummy for all we know, or Jerry Maguire or whatever. Like GR calling someone a cockroach, I feel like is probably an accurate assumption. But
No,
what
there
I
was
was
an
going to say.
actual cockroach in the last scene of the movie.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I didn't know what you were talking about. I haven't seen the movie. And one of the things I was going to say, I'll make it quick, is first of all, I also love the comment, and this can work for any film. Would you rather have Topher Grace? I feel like that works for any actor you don't like in any project. Would you rather have
Oh,
Topher
shit.
Grace? There's your response.
Topher
and
was
you win.
Venom, though. It was a terrible Venom.
But then you
It
win
was
the
a super
argument.
bad Venom. He was
You
a
win the
bad
argument.
Venom.
Think back to like Daniel Craig in James Bond, right? Like, oh, he wasn't a good James Bond. Well, would you rather have Topher Grace? You win.
That works.
The point I was
I
going
mean-
to make, though. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, Jonathan, is I like Daniel Craig though.
Me too. That was just an example. The point
Yeah.
I was going to make is what we have to remember, and I hate to always be this guy. The comic books that these characters were based off of, the comic books, that's what made the character famous, well known, respected, celebrated. The movies are, believe it or not, for a different audience. The comic book fans aren't necessarily the target audience for the films. It's to expand the reach and the draw for these characters, because the comic book fans are going to read the comic books, they're going to buy the toys, they're going to buy the games and the figurines and all of that, the t-shirts, what have you. I think it's kind of like Harry Potter. You know how everyone says, oh yeah, I saw the movies, I read all the books are better. Well, they made more money on the books than they did the movies, I think. But the movies were there to capture the people who didn't read all the books. And that's my point when it comes to Venom and all these other Marvel things. The movies are there for the people that aren't the diehards yet. The diehards will see it, and that's great.
Yeah.
But we're also bringing people who would never pick up and read a comic book, but would absolutely watch a mainstream movie. So who are we talking about here? Who is in control? Is it the producers or the fans? And I think it always comes down to the producers, even if they want you to think that the fans are in control.
Oh.
It ain't them.
It's always about the producers, Jonathan. It's always about producers. But you like comic book stuff too, right?
I love comic books.
I know you said you haven't seen Venom. It just came out, but okay. So Venom's a big Spider-Man villain, big one, right? And Tom Hardy's the very first actor. Well, I mean, but Jordan, I know Jordan, but he's the very first time
He's
that
an
like
anti-hero now.
they've been trying to make.
What Jordan say?
George's talking trash about Venom right now.
Bring it, Jordan. Let's go.
He's an anti-hero right now. He's not a villain anymore.
I know, but they've been trying to make Venom work, right, Jordan? And I think what Tom Hardy did was the very first time that it worked, right?
It worked, yeah.
It worked. So I'm saying to Jonathan, it works, right? It finally works. So why is this backlash between Marvel and Sony to make this character part of the MCU? Does that piss you off, Jonathan? Or do you understand the business aspect of it?
It did. Why? Hold on. Let me clarify and repeat back to your question. You're asking me, am I pissed off that Venom is a part of the Marvel Comics universe?
Not part of it. Not part of it. Not part of it.
So what are you asking me about?
I'm asking if you're pissed off that he's not part of it, because he's been successful. They have made every movie, they made money, right?
Yeah.
And Sony is like the one franchise in Sony that has worked. It has made money, right?
Okay.
And they teased him. They brought him into the MCU. They brought him back without actually interacting with Spider-Man. As a fan of comic books, are you pissed that we actually succeeded for once with Venom and he won't interact with Spider-Man?
No, because he's his own character. Venom exists outside of Spider-Man. So does Dr. Octopus. So does Mysterio, who I think is an amazing character. All of these characters exist and have backstories. They have their own goals. Some of them don't even think of themselves as villains, right? The best villain, the way to play a villain is to have a goal that you think is going to make your life and the world, whatever, better. No, I'm not mad at this. I'm waiting. There's going to be a time where they do battle each other. But in order to make...
Will it be Tom Hardy, though?
I don't know. But what I'm saying is, in order to make the next movie, we got to make enough money from this previous movie. So let's make this one as good as we can, with the understanding that while one team is working on A or 1, the next team is already starting B or 2, so we can build the next one and create the next one and then release the next one in a timely manner, not 3-4 years, whatever, but next year, where he does meet and then battle Spider-Man. I don't know. I just feel like anything that keeps the comic book mentality, let me rephrase that, the superhero mentality going. Anything that gives any of us, whether we're adults, children, or adult children, anything that prolongs that dream that maybe we can make a difference. Maybe if we're nothing, we're a lowly photographer for a newspaper, or maybe we're a football jock, but we don't feel like we'll ever accomplish anything because we lost the cheerleader of our dreams or whatever. Maybe somehow we can become greater than ourselves. That's comic books. That's superheroes. And as long as that story keeps getting told, it doesn't matter to me who the hero, anti-hero, or villain is. As long as we keep that going, that's something society, I think, at least our generation, needs. And I think they realize that too, and they're going to keep utilizing that, but it doesn't mean they can do it all at the same time. And they can't.
I get that, Jonathan, but I'm pissed off, man. I'm pissed off. I am pissed off. I am fucking pissed.
I know I'm Brian's pissed, and I get where those fans are coming from.
Fucking pissed.
If they wanted to do a Venom verse, they should have started. They could have still been in the MCU and separate. If you would have,
they're not gonna do that shit, Jordan. They're fucking assholes. Fucking pissed.
If you would have started Tom Hardy in the Spider-Man film,
I love this show so
go
much.
through his arc, and then send him to San Francisco like the comic books. He could.
Why the fuck was he in San Francisco for so fucking long? Bullshit. Bullshit. Jordan,
I mean,
New York, where he's supposed to be. Fucking get New York. Three
Dude,
movies,
he-
no New York.
he's
Go
a
fuck
protector
yourself. Oh,
comic.
I'm by myself in New York. That's great. Oh, fuck you, man. New York.
No. So after the whole Venom thing, he got fired, disgraced, kicked out of New York, went
Yeah.
to San Francisco, and then he started a Lethal Protector thing. And actually, the first Venom follows the Lethal Protector story pretty good. The only thing they skipped over, and I get what Jonathan's saying, that Venom's his own guy, but he's so connected to Spider-Man, and that's why fans are mad, because the
Like this guy.
symbiote came to Earth. Symbiote came to Earth and bonded with Peter Parker first. Everybody
Joker
wants
worked.
that tech
We
suit
made a Joker movie, and there was no Batman in it. Nobody's
Yeah, I know.
complaining. Nobody's complaining.
Everybody
Oh, they were complaining a lot about Joker too.
Oh, they
A
were
lot of complaints
complaining.
about Joker too.
Okay,
But
Joker won
everybody
then.
wants
Fine.
Everybody wants
you
that
like
black
that?
suit story. Those stories in comic books were like pinnacle, like they're ingrained in a lot of young people and middle-aged people's minds, as they want that black suit Spider-Man, and you're not going to get it without Venom.
You're not going to get it yet.
Okay.
How long does it take?
How long does it?
GR, move on. GR, sick of our comic book talk. How
Enough.
long?
You've
Does it-
all made your points 12 times.
I'm sorry, GR. I'm pissed off about this shit.
Well, it's better
I
than
love-
being pissed off, Brian.
I know. I love this. I actually enjoyed this movie, but I'm going to say this. It's like, yeah, we start in San Francisco. That's great. We had 3 movies. We went from San Francisco to Las Vegas. That's as far as
He's
we
back
fucking
in New
got in
York,
3
though.
movies.
No, he's back
Oh,
in New York.
Oh, he's there for the fucking 1 second where he fucking looks at the Statue of Liberty, but like, where the fuck is Spider-Man?
10
Where
seconds,
the
Brian.
fuck is Spider-Man?
Now, see, if
He's
it was
in his
me,
own movie.
no, if it was me, that 1 second when he was looking at the Statue of Liberty, you should have had Spider-Man swinging.
Ooh.
GR and I said that shit. GR and I were watching that shit. We're like, I said, GR and I were talking, like, why the fuck is like he's not like swing by and fucking land for like he can land
And he
for
gave him a
1
dirty
second, 1 second. You know what I mean? And at least say one thing to him, like, "Hey, man, hope you
Yup.
love New York," and he fucking swings away. You know what I mean? That's a story. That's fucking story shit. It's easy. It's easy. It's simple. Doesn't have to be fucking Tom Holland. It's fucking Spider-Man costume.
I still
You know what
think
I mean?
it's, I
It's a
still
threat,
think it's
though.
it. I think Kevin Feige's putting the axe down on stuff. I think he's got final say.
He's slapping people in the ass and calling it a day. That's what he's doing. I
He's
love
like,
Kevin
you can't
Feige.
use my Spider-Man. You can't use my Spider-Man. You can't use a Spider-Man.
Allegedly. That's all I'm saying. Allegedly, you know.
The
I'm
mouse
just
don't
saying.
play.
No, they don't. I love this. I love these. Like you, Jordan, guilty pleasure. These Venom movies. Everyone makes fun of me. I love these movies. They make fucking fun of me. Jordan saw opening day. Round of applause for Jordan seeing opening day because a lot of people. Opening day.
Hey, I saw Venom 2 opening day. I don't miss my dude. Tom Hardy makes these movies, and that's why I feel like he's going to be back, because the way he plays Venom and Eddie Brock, like, it's a buddy film. That the chemistry is what holds those movies together. They might get bad reviews, but most bad reviews you see say the one saving grace of that movie, if they didn't like it, is
It's fucking
his
Tom Hardy.
performance. Is Tom Hardy and how he plays that. It's almost like a bromance.
And Tom Hardy is an amazing human being, guys. I've said it multiple times in this show. I worked with him for multiple movies. He's a fucking amazing human being.
Great.
You know?
Right. What was that like? Tell us your experiences with Tom Hardy. I think that's a huge point
GR.
right now in the show. GR doesn't
GR,
wanna
it's
hear it
Friday.
'cause it's not
Deal
in
with
the
it
email.
Friday. Friday,
GR's
GR.
like,
I know you want to watch that Dodger game. We're dealing with this shit right now, GR.
GR's like, that's
Two
not
in
in
the
the
night.
email.
Oh, two and a ninth?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I would say this. Tom Hardy, I'll never forget. I think I told this on the show before, but I remember Tom Hardy. I'm standing in. I'm working for Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I'm with it's Joe, JGL, and Bane. Moment, you know. And I'm working with his fucking double, and I see Tom Hardy walking behind him, full Bane costume, and he's tiptoeing like this. He looks at me in the eyes, and he goes like this, and he keeps doing this, tiptoeing. And Moon, my really good friend, Moon has no idea. I'm like, I want to tell Moon that Tom Hardy's walking up behind him, but I don't want to talk to him because I want to find out what happens. You know what I mean? Because I'm also, I'm interested, man. We're human beings. We're interested. This fool is telling me to do this. I'm gonna listen. It's like WWE, Jordan. It's like WWE. You know, I told Jordan shit before. And all of a sudden, Tom Hardy gets right behind him, and he fucking grabs him and goes, "Hurrah!" Full Nelson. I'm Bane. Whoa. Full Nelson, slam around the air, fucking throwing Moon all in the air like this, and fucking throws Moon. Moon goes, ah! Moon fucking flies over and he goes, oh, I'm Bane. And he looks at me and goes, right? I'm like, you're Bane. And then he walks away. And I look at Moon, like, what the fuck, man? Moon's like, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm sorry, I couldn't stop him. I couldn't fucking stop him. You know, it's fucking Tom Hardy. He looks like Bane. He's the fucking mask on, the fucking coat.
Hey,
like, what am I supposed to do?
Do you know Tom Hardy's actually a legitimate badass?
He's a badass, man.
He's a black belt in Taekwondo. I think it's Taekwondo. Anyway, he entered a tournament under his real name, so nobody knew it was Tom Hardy till he hit the mat. Won that shit.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, no surprises there. But one thing I love is after he did all of that, Brian,
Yeah.
he was only satisfied after he checked in with you and said, right? It meant nothing if you didn't approve.
I approved 100%.
Right?
I love my ass. I laughed my ass off.
Here's my next question.
I for moves. I love Moon, but I fucking laughed.
Pardon the ignorance, but I'm going to ask this question. What is a full Nelson? What does that mean?
Oh, okay. So if you're a wrestling fan, it's like if it says so your arms, right? So your arms are like this, and the person wraps their arms under their arms and then locks them behind your head like this, right?
Like
So
that.
your arms are like this, and their arms are around your head like this.
In
And
real
so they can
wrestling,
do-
it's an illegal move.
The
Yeah.
only reason I asked this question is so
Suck.
that each of these people, Jordan, GR, and Brian, would put themselves in whatever the hell this full Nelson
You
thing
can't
is.
because
I
you
really
need-
loved watching you guys
Yeah, you
use
need
your
two
own
people.
bodies
Jonathan,
as an
your
example.
arms come up under your victim's arms, so they can't do anything.
Victim.
And then you lock your hands like this, and their arms are going.
Actually, I now understand that, but I'd much prefer to see the visuals again of you guys performing it on yourself.
That's too late.
That's
You
great.
missed.
Roddy Piper was a big person for this.
Yep. It's illegal now in real
Really? It's illegal? Fuck that
Amateur.
shit.
Did you say real wrestling?
real.
Were you
It's
about to
illegal
say
since I was
real
in-
wrestling?
So there is real
I was
wrestling.
gonna
It's called
say,
the
yeah,
Olympics and
but-
stuff.
Yeah,
No, this is-
amateur wrestling. So you can only do a half Nelson in amateur wrestling because a full Nelson, the guy can't really move, and you could really damage their neck. So it's kind of an illegal move.
Sharpshooter all day. God bless.
I love this show. I love this show so much.
Happy Friday, everybody. I would say this though. Our main gripe of this whole movie is really where does it go next, right, Jordan? Where does it go next?
I don't know. They left it so open-ended. I really do not want... So they got Kraven the Hunter coming up that nobody cares about. And I really do not...
Nobody
is,
cares
but
about
he-
it, Jonathan.
He doesn't belong by himself.
You can't fucking Aaron Taylor Johnson and fucking Russell Crowe with a fake accent. It's fucking no one cares.
Nobody cares.
I love them both. They're great actors. Fuck it though. Who cares? Oh, the best movie ever, Jordan. Best movie ever. Who gives a fuck?
What? So my problem is,
We get our
I
comic
really
book.
hope Null. I hope Null goes to the MCU.
It's like a long show, GR. Deal with it. I love you.
Like Null's a cross-dimensional being. He could go to the MCU. He can travel the MCU because if they're just using him as a big bad of a Sony verse, what are we gonna get? Madam Web, Kraven, and like some rip-off Venom fighting Null?
Kathy fucking Bane. Kathy Bane's gonna happen. That's gonna happen.
Cassie Bane.
It's gonna happen.
Cassie Bane.
But she can.
I will give Sony props though. I'm surprised the lore. They knew their lore. They researched their shit. You had a lot of known symbiotes in there. You had Lasher. You had Agony. Toxin.
Get it, fucking Jordan.
You
Single
had
on
all
Jordan.
the
Get him. Get it, fucking Jordan. Get it. Fucking get it. Tell people.
You had all them symbiotes in that movie. They knew their lore. They talked about Clintar, the prison. The only thing I noticed they didn't talk about was the symbiote sword, his sword. Because that sword is the same sword Gore used in Thor Love and Thunder.
Yes, it was. It was. Nobody's talking about that shit, Jordan. You're right, 100%.
Because they're like, oh, you can't use that name.
You know what they're doing next? They're bringing Kathy Bates in as Professor X.
Why not? Fuck yeah, Kathy Bates.
Do everything. All right, I gotta shut up. I fucked too much.
What?
I don't know about that.
I said I gotta shut up and talk too much. I could go on for Venom forever. I'm done.
But I think this movie is the best of the three. I would say the best of the three. And I know people probably hate.
So I heard the second one is filmed during COVID. They got shut down and kicked out when they were filming their final. They were filming their final.
That doesn't affect the fucking script, though, Jordan. It doesn't affect scripts.
No.
You know what I mean?
No, but they were rushed. I mean, yeah, we were all excited for Woody Harrelson. I was excited as him for Cletus Cassidy.
Right.
I mean, he needed more.
Who is that?
Woody Harrelson?
No, Cletus Cassidy.
Oh,
that's
he's
Carnage.
Carnage. Like one of the biggest.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. One of the biggest. Can I say one thing before we move on? Like honestly, what they should have done if I were gonna do a Venom franchise, right? I would have teased Nolan the first movie, and then by the second movie, he appears at the end of the credits, and the third movie's all about the symbiote war. That would have been fucking awesome, you know?
I would have gave that.
That'd been awesome.
And
they didn't do that. They had
they
no
already
story.
had
They had no idea.
They had a good template already. Brian will remember this. He's a video game buff. They already had a great template for a Spider-Man Venom team-up. It was called Maximum Carnage on Super Nintendo.
Oh, it was so good.
Loved
it was so
shit.
good. Red cartridge, so good.
I thought for sure you
Sorry,
bring
GR.
Carnage, you tease him, you team him with Spider-Man, you get Maximum Carnage.
Way after my time.
Yep.
I remember that.
Yep. They should have done that. They didn't do it. A problem is the people that wrote these movies weren't fans. That's always a problem. You can find great storylines, great things to move forward, but unfortunately, if the people aren't there in line with what is the comic, the lore, the pop culture of it, you're not going to get something that will attach to I'd say the nerd audience, which I am part of, and the general public.
That's a really good point, Brian. That's a brilliant point. Maybe the people that wrote the script weren't original fans of the comic book and the character from years ago. They were just hired to write this thing, so they did the research, but they haven't been fans for years. That's a really good point.
90%
you might be right.
Aren't comic fans.
What's that?
Okay, but I will say,
I said 90% of the viewers of movies are not comic book fans, and if you aren't a comic book fan,
Brian,
you don't know the backstory.
You remember Marvel and all that. You remember Marvel in the 90s. Those movies got bad reviews. They weren't that good. Daredevil, Ghost Rider, but they were guilty pleasures.
They were great.
And I think that's why this.
Oh, fuck yeah, they were great.
I think that's why this Venom movie works. It reminds me of an old school, like almost like mid 90s comic book films. It's just a fun ride. There's no. It's a
Do you
fun.
remember Jordan? Do you remember Jordan? Saturday mornings, like 10 a.m. X-Men, not X-Men 97, but in 1997, X-Men would come on. And Spider-Man on Fox Kids, right?
So good. It was so good. And those days unfortunately are done. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
But you guys agree with me the same way I feel about it, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I will tell you this, though. Unfortunately, what happens now is people are upset, people are mad, people are trying to fight it. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to this, oh, Marvel, please figure it out. We love you. We love Venom. We love where it's going. But is this right? We'll find out soon. End of the day, Venom 3. I hope it makes up money when we get Null. Because Null right now is probably going to disappear like fucking all of the Sinister Six. That will never happen.
Should happen.
That's what I see.
It's Andy Serkis.
Yeah, it's Andy Serkis. But he's got other things to do, Jordan. That's unfortunately what it is. But maybe Andy Serkis, though, will play an alien, Jordan, because alien stuff is moving forward big time. Alien vs. Predator is happening again. Alien Romulus is happening. Let's talk about it in our feature story of the night. We're really drunk tonight, guys. It might be a fucking Friday, everybody. Happy fucking Friday. And the big thing we're talking about right now is Alien and Predator and Alien Romulus and all that, because a big thing moving forward is Alien versus Predator is probably coming back, everybody, because let's talk about Alien, because we've talked about this for a long time, that the Alien franchise has been moving forward quite a bit. Fede Alvarez right now is being, I'm going to say, courted? I'm going to say courted. Courted for a Alien Romulus 2. He hasn't signed the contract yet. He's working on it. But that is a big pressure point right now for the studio moving forward. But on top of that, too, they're saying as long as they can work on the Predator franchise and the Alien franchise, they want to get these motherfuckers together to make
My
that
question,
Alien
Brian,
Predator.
is who's playing opposite my wife, the alien?
That would be Elon Musk, GR. Elon Musk and your ex-wife together
Well,
in a conglomerate of sex appeal.
Hillary Clinton, but
Oh no!
If you want that, GR, I mean, it's your world, GR, not mine. It's your world.
two
But,
bitches in one. Yeah, it might be fun.
Well, the idea, though, let's talk about Alien Romulus for a second. So, Kaylee Spaney and David Johnson are coming back for Alien Romulus 2. Of course, they were left off at the end of the movie. Everyone's asking what happens with that moving forward, but they want to find out where that goes. Is a big thing for the sequel, Alien Romulus. So those two are coming back to find out if they get back to the alien planet, what happens with them, where they go after their explorations after that. That is moving forward. But on top of that, there's a lot of conversations about where the franchise is going. Now, they had the Prey franchise on Hulu. There's a second one coming, and there's an undisclosed movie coming between those. And, of course, everyone's asking, what's that going to be? Is it Alien vs. Predator? That's a big thing. It might be that. It might not be. Dan Trachtenberg right now is directed a new Predator movie coming forward called Predator Badlands. But he's saying that maybe before that, which is coming out, it might be Alien vs. Predator. Maybe it's not. I think, end of the day, everyone's going back and forth about this Alien franchise. Now, we talked about this for a long time. There's an FX show. There's this Romulus. There's movies coming forward. Maybe Ridley Scott. Alien is not going away, everybody. It's not. If you like these, you love these, you're going to have Alien vs. Predator happening. Will it be great? Will it not be? I hope so, because the idea behind this is we build the Predator franchise up, we're going to fucking Marvel. Build that up, build the Alien franchise, then have the worlds collide. And that is how you fucking do it. You don't just throw them down for a cash grab. You build both franchises up, which is what they're trying to do right now. And it's not going to end. So if you hate these movies, you're probably pissed right now, what I'm saying right now. If you love them, you're probably fucking jizzing in your pants right now. It's going to be fantastic, if you ask me. I'm in that group overall. And I can't wait to see where they do this. And I hope at the end of the day that they actually find a way to make these franchises become something fantastic, something amazing, and something the fans want to keep watching. Because, again, Gen Z probably doesn't care about Alien at all. But maybe once they figure it out, they will love it, want it, and need it, because this is moving forward, everybody. And what do we think about this? That's the question that's going on in my panel right now, because Aliens, Predators, all of this shit, it's all happening. What do we think? What do we want? What do we love? What we need? That's the question moving forward. What do you think, guys? Alien versus Predator. Does it need to happen? Does it not need to happen? Are we pissed they're pushing this shit? Because why are we still going forward? Are we stoked? Friends of the show, family, we're excited. We want this. GR. Let's go with Thirsty Daddy fast. GR. This is big movement right now. We've had multiple conversations about this franchise. Are you excited? Do you want to see Alien versus Predator again? And do you think that the build off of Prey means we need more of these franchises moving forward?
You want an honest answer? Dilligath. I think they're both.
GR, you're on cruise control. Always honest, GR. Give me honest answers.
Dilligath. Do I look like I give a fuck?
Your ex-wife wants to know, GR.
That's why I don't give a fuck. The bitch is in it.
So, okay, your ex-wife is an alien. Do you want the Predator to win?
Hell yes. I don't care who's playing it.
So you think that you think your ex-wife stands a chance at all, GR?
No.
So you don't want to see his movies at all, GR, at all?
I watched the first Alien. What was it? 40 years ago.
It's a while ago, for sure.
It was all right. I watched the first Predator
Yeah.
30 years ago. Wasn't bad.
Yeah.
With
But-
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, exactly.
Get to the chopper, GR.
Get to the
Get me out of the chopper. Yeah. We know he can't speak English. He's only been here 60 years.
Hey,
I mean,
leave him alone. Leave him alone, man.
He's an icon.
He's a fucking governor, man. Leave him alone.
again, Brian, it comes back to Telegaff. You know, they don't really give a shit. I mean, he makes a good, robot, but he was a hell of a bodybuilder. But it doesn't make him the greatest actor of all times.
So you're not excited about this franchise at all moving forward in this form they're trying to delve into and thrive in?
I'm sorry, Brian, but in a word, no.
So GR says Dillagaff, our thirsty technical director.
Yeah, there ain't no topics tonight for GR.
No, right, Peppy? Right, Peppy? I know.
Very thirsty. GR's turning everything away, man. GR's like, no, I don't need anything.
You're killing me, Larry.
Some nights are not bad.
Satiated.
Hey, come on. I did like our last movie. We know
He
that.
did.
Yeah,
So
I know what you.
out of 4.
Okay, so GR is not sold on this. Jordan, it's a big thing. We've been talking about this for a long time. They are pushing forward for an Alien vs. Predator again. But they want to make it a Marvel multiverse type deal. So we're not sold on that yet. They're saying not yet, but soon. Is that the route to go for this franchise? Or do you agree with GR that's a Dillagaff and the audience does not want it at all, Jordan?
I won't put it at a total Dillagaff. I mean, obviously, audiences want it. Prey did really good on streaming, got good reviews. I don't know
killed.
I don't know how it did. Me and my wife watched it, and we both agreed. We're like, this is a straight to fucking DVD movie.
Oh shit.
We both didn't like it. We're like, what is all the hype for this movie? It's
What's a
not very good.
DVD?
And Romulus 2 is coming though, Jordan, too. Do you think that they should be doing that?
I don't know. I mean, I was never big, like GR, I was never big on the Alien and Predator franchise. I think the best Alien I ever seen was, I didn't even know I was going to an Alien movie, was Prometheus. When it fucking ended, think about it. When it fucking ended, you realized it was an Alien prequel? You're like, what the hell?
That's a good point.
Didn't see that coming. I went to an Alien movie. Didn't see that coming.
Like, fucking this.
Wife and her boyfriend, yeah.
And it had Fassbender. I like Fassbender. So
Fassbender's so great, though. Fassbender's the man, Jordan.
but yeah, I was never. So I think there was another Alien movie I liked, and I can't remember which one it was, but it was with the criminals. They dropped, or it was at Predator. That was a Predator movie. They dropped the criminals off on a planet to be hunted, or something like that. That was decent, but yeah, I'm not a big Alien fan. I could take it or leave it. I'll probably watch it. I still haven't watched the newest one.
It's so good. Romulus is so good. Both you guys,
It's not
Romulus
streaming.
is so
I'm gonna have
good.
to check it out. I'm gonna have to check it out.
And Romulus 2 is moving forward, and they're going to actually move forward about these characters, like storyline, which I think is great. Romulus is fucking awesome. There's a lot of like nostalgia based off of the originals. We're going back to the original ship and all that. But I just upsets me because it's such a good idea, and we're not caring about it, Jonathan. The fans don't care, but there's a TV show on FX. There's multiple movies. Jonathan, do you think that they have it right with this franchise? Should they keep pushing it?
I don't know. I was thinking about this. I really don't know. I'm more honestly, I'm more interested in what GR is celebrating right now.
Sorry,
Then-
guys. First game of the World Series. the Dodgers just hit a grand slam to win it in the 10th inning.
There you go. That to me is more interesting.
JR doesn't give a
than-
fuck about this topic at all. That's what
than
shows
the
you.
Alien,
GR, I'm sorry. I
Predator.
thought you were having a
kinda thing.
seizure. I got a little worried.
GR, you are the technical director on Cruise Control, GR, and you're fucking the show up. That's all I'm saying.
I got a little worried. I thought he was having a stroke.
No.
Hey, when your guy hits a grand slam to win the game in the bottom of the 10th inning, when you're behind 3-2,
Hey, I
That's
got to be
big.
with GR on this. He loves it. If he loves his sports, it's a big thing.
I don't even know what he just said.
the good guys won the game. How's that?
There you
So
go.
the Dodgers won.
Yeah.
Dude,
And I know somebody
You in the bottom of the half inning.
bottom of the 10th inning,
Uh-huh.
and the dreaded Yankees were ahead,
Right.
and our guy came up, and they walked the batter to get to him, and he said "fuck you" and hit a grand slam. That's when the bases
Aliens.
were loaded, you hit a home run.
I'm also going to bring a higher stand for GR for his camera. It's too low.
yeah,
We're
what's
gonna
going
fix
on
that
here?
shit.
You
Oh,
know,
there he is.
That's
I
fair.
was a little excited. Okay.
It's good, GR.
I think it's wonderful. I think it's wonderful, and I'm learning something here because what that tells me is when somebody hits the ball when they're standing at home plate, right? They hit the ball. If they run all the bases, that's called not just a home run but a grand slam. If there's somebody at all the bases,
Yeah, at all the bases. Yeah.
less.
I think our technical director stopped talking about comments. It's fine. Appreciate you.
Well, I was with Queen the last time there. Sorry, you know I'll catch
Latifah?
up. Jesus
How
Christ.
about
Give me
the
a break.
Predators?
All right, so we were talking
Venom.
about Predator and what was it? Predator.
Welcome to Fridays, Jonathan. Welcome to Fridays. We fucking trash talk each
I
other.
love
We're
it.
drunk.
I
That's what
love
happens
this.
on
I love
Fridays.
this.
I love you,
Here's the thing.
GR. Round of applause for GR.
Thursday Daddy in the house.
Golf clap.
Pepe. Pepe, give GR a little shit a little bit. Please, Pepe. Please, Pepe.
Put that tongue away, GR. I'll call along you.
What do you think this is, GR? A P. Diddy party? Put that away.
Oh, hey.
Who wants to
hey,
roll with
hey,
the
hey.
pep star?
The Diddler.
Oh,
Yeah.
To answer your question, it's fine.
Get in there,
by
Jonathan.
me.
Get in there.
I'm just saying, to answer your question, look, Pralien, Alien versus Predator, Predator versus Alien, whatever. The movies, I don't think have ever been good. The video games, SNES, I don't think were ever any good.
Best.
The Game Boy games were never any good. I don't get it. I never liked Predator. I didn't even really like Alien that much. So this is one of those things where I'm like, hey, look, if it's employing actors and it's another way for the film industry to employ a handful of people long enough so that we can make them the next thing that might be like worth making. So
Monumental.
this is a bookmark. This is a bookmark. So we can pick up where we left off. That's what this is.
Which is what the whole conversation of the show is. Really, it is, you know? Making great content for the fans.
I love
I understand.
Fridays here. I love this.
I'm excited about, I was going to say Deadpool Wolverine. I'm excited about,
I'm excited
I'm a
about
little
that.
drunk. I'm a little drunk. I'm excited about Alien vs. Predator. It's same shit, Jordan. Same shit. Alien vs. Predator. I'm excited about it. And
It'll be like a buddy cop comedy, like everything nowadays. They'll go on a road trip.
can we do an Alien and Predator buddy cop trip? That'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah, road
I'd be
trip.
all about that. They'd be like, you know, that's what they have, the whole conversation, you know.
As long as what's that lady's name that was in the female Ghostbusters version? Larger
Wiig?
woman. She was just hilarious.
Kristen Wiig?
No,
Kristen
larger woman.
Oh, you know who I know who he's talking about.
Who
I
am I
can't
talking
think of her name.
What's her name?
Aubrey Plaza. My fucking heart goes out to you, Aubrey Plaza.
No, I mean, I don't know why you would say that. Maybe there's.
Because I love her.
No.
Because I want to fuck her, Jonathan. That's why. That's why.
Got
One more
it.
time. One more time. One more time.
I'm talking about
Only live on
Melissa
Cruise Control.
McCarthy. Melissa McCarthy.
Oh yeah.
As long as Melissa
What did I say?
McCarthy's in it.
I said Jenna McCarthy. I was like,
I like
yeah, Melissa McCarthy.
Queen's comment.
A Queen's comment.
The Odd Couple. Yeah, but that's like everything. That's like Deadpool, Wolverine. That's like Eddie Brock and Eddie Brock. Or Tom
Melissa
Hardy.
McCarthy, please give GR the time of the day because he wants it. He has what Pepe says.
Riz.
He has the Riz, so give him a chance. Give him a
Would-
chance.
Would
Skippy
Alien
Toilet?
and Predator as an adult animation on like Cartoon Network, Adult Swim, whatever, if they were redoing The Odd Couple where they had to go out and like have jobs and
Oh
share
my
an apartment, would that
God.
not be the funniest if it was
Make it
realistic?
like a South Park style?
Like,
or
like BoJack Horseman. Like BoJack
Oh, yeah.
Horseman.
I love BoJack
It's
Horseman
Alien versus Predator. Would that
I
not
would
be
watch that shit.
the most
Kind
amazing?
Versus-
of like Harley Quinn.
versus
Kind
GR.
of like the Harley Quinn cartoon.
Versus
Hey.
GR.
Alien versus Predator versus GR. I want that shit all day.
GR can be the
Oh, hell
next door
yeah.
neighbor.
Really
GR
killed
can be
people.
the next door neighbor.
Dude.
I'd
I get
win,
right
Brian,
off.
because I've actually killed people. I just don't play it.
You would definitely win GR. That's the world we live in. That's the world I know. That's the world I know.
All right, let's do
Wait.
it.
Pepe says the shit that nobody else will say.
I know, Pepe. You do.
That topic.
Jordan,
I
look a
know,
brother
I know.
up with one of those drinks.
No, that's not the
Wait, who said that? Who said that? William Buck Rogers says I like Jenny McCarthy a lot more.
Thank you.
She's so hot.
wrong,
She's
Dave.
so hot.
Yep.
She's so fucking hot. She
You
has.
got the touch.
God.
You got the power.
Guys.
She does. She does. She
But
does.
Queen is right.
She
None
does.
of the films have been good. None of them have
Yo, GR, you think you got the power now because
Yes,
you're a
baby.
director? Dumb.
Oh shit.
I have to bring because Jonathan got cut
Pepe,
off. I have to-
apologize to GR. Apologize to GR.
Hey, like this.
I have to agree with Jonathan. He was gonna bring attention to Queen's comment. I think none of the Alien Predators films were good. None of them.
No.
So after you go to see Alien Predator 1, right? Like you go to see 1, you think, oh, this is gonna be great, and you see it and you go, okay, not that great. Then 2 comes out. You don't go to 2 going, now they fixed it. You go to 2 for more of what they offered you the first time. Brian,
Hey, Brian,
don't turn around.
let me
Don't
pitch
turn
you a
around.
show.
I don't wanna
It's
freak you
called,
out.
wait for it, The Squirrels in the Yard. Everybody's going to love it.
Brian, don't look. Don't
Thirsty,
look.
dang, thirsty.
Look behind you. Behind you.
Yes.
There may or
still
may
live?
not be
We're still on, dude.
a gentleman.
This is live?
Yes.
Back
Oh,
up.
hey everybody.
Oh,
Hey guys.
We're live, Tim.
Oh, oh,
I
just
support
firing up the grill.
I support your
This is a new
choices,
one.
Brian. I support your
Go
choices.
home, Tim.
GR says go home.
And your version of partying on a Friday night. Hey,
Steve.
Brian, a black gentleman and a 12-pack of hot dogs is one hell of a party for Brian and his housemates. Way to go.
That sounds
sir.
kinky to me.
Hey. Anyways.
I'm a dog,
Oh,
Brian,
goddamn.
and you know what dogs love to eat. Pizza.
Go home,
All right.
Tim. Go home, Steve.
Anyways, everybody, Tim, the God King just popped up in my house right now. God King, come here for a second.
Oh yeah.
The
Come
God,
here, God King. For Queen.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's he was just commenting not too long ago. He
Come
got
here.
to your house.
Tell the world. Come here.
Like
Premium select.
Come here. God
my
King.
partner calls me like honey or
Hey,
whatever.
guys.
Like God King. How do I
We
get
got
that?
some wieners.
Oh, that looks.
Everybody come over. Sausage party.
TMI, Tim. TMI.
Let me get a ticket.
TMI, GR says. We're not done, Tim. Get the fuck out of the house. We're fucking still alive, man.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's not even
I wonder
Friday
how many
yet.
views this is
It
gonna
is
get.
Friday, Pepe. It's fucking Friday, Pepe.
This
This
is
is
the
the
greatest
greatest
show
party
I've
yet.
ever seen.
We're down
This
to
is the greatest.
348. We went from
we're-
417. Some people.
Oh,
That's
God.
cool, my man.
But okay. So let me ask this question though. We were talking about Alien Predator, right? Those movies really do suck. I mean, they do,
They do.
and that's not a secret. The producers
you,
know that
Jonathan.
too. The producers know that too. So why do they keep making them? They must be making money, if not the films themselves, then somewhere in that
Merchandise or
ecosystem.
something.
Hey,
Maybe
Jonathan?
it's merchandising. Yeah.
Jonathan,
Yes.
it's real simple. People are stupid enough to keep going to see them.
It's 100% true.
I don't know how to.
Yeah.
I don't know
On
how
a
to argue
scale
with
from
that.
1 to 10, I'll give this a
Well,
K9.
not just that. I mean, there's a lot of rights issues and everything. You got to make so many movies and fucking otherwise it becomes up for sale if they're not making money.
I feel you.
What do you mean? What is that you just said?
Well, basically, like if they're not making movies, they're not making money. So like, they're gonna put that franchise up for sale. It's gonna come at a loss. So they're gonna just keep pumping out movies as long as
Sorry, Brian, you got me in the mood.
That's interesting. So you're saying if
Listen,
you
it's high.
don't make
I mean,
money,
look at how many times Terminator came up for sale. I mean, they've changed companies 3 times?
Constantly. Constantly.
Yeah.
4 or 5 now.
but that movie makes money because of its legacy. Alien versus Predator doesn't really have a legacy unless maybe
They've made some fucking great shit, though. They made some great
But
shit.
as a
I love Alien vs.
franchise,
Predator.
it's a
But these
separate
fucking
franchise. Alien makes money and Predator makes money. Just combined, they don't make shit.
they conquer the universe, Jordan. Come on.
No.
Come on.
I mean, I get it. They tried to have a whole lore where the Predators
We're drunk.
aliens. The aliens were created, right? For the
Yes.
Predators to hunt. That's the whole backstory. If I remember.
100%, Jordan.
Yeah,
Is it?
I don't know.
I have no
Can
idea.
I say this so fast? You're right, Jordan. The aliens were created according to the evanescence
The lore.
storylines of the lore of all of this universe. They were created so the predators could actually conquer and dominate them.
They got
That's what it
bored.
was.
They're hunters. Rite of passage for them was to go on a hunt. And they got bored because they were so good at hunting, they created their own
Pray.
monster to hunt. That was the
Yep,
whole.
that's what it was. But that's what it was. And so now we have these movies coming forward. But will they work? Will they not work? This is the franchise moving forward. And I think the idea of taking an Alien franchise, which is working really well, and a Predator franchise like Prey, and merging them together and waiting, which is what they want to do. They want to wait for them both to blow up and then merging them in a multiversal.
It might work again.
It works. It works, Jordan.
Hey,
And I think when
Brian.
that happens,
Sorry.
it's fantastic. Yes, Jonathan.
Brian, in the chat. Now, this is something that I think is really it's interesting but sad. Queen was telling us that
Queen.
not only have none of the Alien versus Predator films been good, but Queen says the actor who played Predator actually died.
Oh shit!
He was a super tall actor named Kevin Peter Hall. He also played
That sucks.
Harry in Harry and the Hendersons.
I love that
Harry
fucking
and the
movie.
Hendersons.
That movie is
What
amazing.
a great movie.
He died of AIDS related.
Oh, that sucks. That's a great fucking movie.
That
Harry and
was
the Hendersons
such a
is great.
remarkable film.
I love
That's
Harry.
like in content of like, it's like loving the business. Like he was so fucking good.
Yeah.
Harry and the Hendersons. It's one of those movies like you fucking can't. I get it because we're in a different world these days where people like look at oh, we say this, but they don't know what it is. If you haven't watched Harry and the Hendersons, that is a movie with John Lithgow, by the way.
Yes.
What a fucking fantastic movie. And
John
it's-
Lithgow is an amazing. Have you ever seen John Lithgow live?
I have not, but I know he's an amazing human being.
He is such an incredible actor. Now, I never met him, but I saw him live on Broadway in some show. Something about Moscow, Thief from Moscow, Retreat from Moscow. Something about
Moscow Mule Talk.
that's not it. But point is,
Oscar Hudson.
I don't know. But the point is, you watch.
Memory's the second thing to go, Jonathan.
You watch certain actors live on stage, and there's something there that as entertainment people, we don't just love and appreciate, we learn from, and we're better actors just from
Bro.
having watched those people, right? And I feel like John Lithgow's one of them. I feel like Mercedes Rules is another one. I feel like Bill Pullman is another one. But Harry and the Hendersons, you watch that, you knew what Harry was feeling and thinking and what he wanted or wouldn't allow himself to do or what he didn't understand just from his expression and his whatever he did, like I can't do this.
Amazingness.
Isn't that what
Right.
Like great actors do? You don't have
Can I say this though?
You just
We
show it.
you just show it. You just do it, GR. And I said this the other day. It's like, God, such great actors, and I'm sorry to hear that. And we love them so much. Yeah. But this Alien franchise is not going to end. It's not done. And we love that it's still moving forward. We love you all. And thank you again, because when it comes down to it, the Alien franchise is for you, Predator franchise is for you. And if it comes down to them combining for the best product for fans, then fuck yeah. Make it happen. Make it fucking happen.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for being on Kruse Control as always. It's fucking Friday. It's fucking Friday. And we're drunk. It's a good time. That's what happens on Fridays. Appreciate you all. Tim brought the meats right now. Apparently, I don't fucking what's happening now.
Yeah,
but appreciate you so much.
Bring the meats.
I've been drinking for a long time. I've had multiple fucking old fashions on this show. We appreciate you. We appreciate it. Mr. Ron, Todd Woodward. Sorry, lost Ron early. Appreciate you, Ron, our friend of the show. Thank you for being, as always, on Kruse Control. But also appreciate everybody else here. Mr. Jordan Sell, our Star Trek aficionado, as always, Jordan. Thank you for being on Kruse Control. Appreciate you, Jordan. Please spread the word, the love, and all that. Tell people how you feel, Jordan.
Thanks for having me here. Listen to me jibber jabber about comic books too fucking long.
But Jordan, you were also what?
I'm an ass man. Yes, I'm an ass man. Oh, I'm an ass man.
Yes, you are, Jordan. Appreciate you, man, as always. Thank you, Jordan, again for being here. Also, the thirsty daddy himself, GR Waters. Thank you, GR. Thank you, GR, for being here as always.
It's always my pleasure to get to be harassed by a bunch of Democrats.
Well, you gotta leave the Democrats alone once in a while, GR. Where there's a lot of Democrats in this show, but you know, for our Republican fans out there,
expect nothing less.
We're not political.
We're not political at all.
Not at all. But it was a pleasure being here, Brian. It was a great show.
You get late on a fucking Friday, GR might get a little political for you, you know, and that's what it comes down to. But
only at the end, like now. Hey,
yeah,
my
Jonathan,
I don't care.
John, he gives zero fucks right now. Jonathan, thank you for being back on Kruse Control on a fucking Friday, Jonathan. Thank you for being here. As always, appreciate Jonathan.
This was incredible, and I know I have to hop on a plane to New York in like less than 4 hours, but when you asked me to be here on a Friday, I said absolutely, and I'm so glad I didn't. Oh my God, I want this to be my day. This is like my favorite day.
Well, I'm glad you didn't have ROM tonight. I was proud of you.
ROM. But
Because that's because I talk a lot too. It's my fucking fault.
You're dealing with that drink right now, Jonathan. We're all drunk. You're not. You gotta drink next time, though.
It's because I take your notes and apply them. It just sometimes it takes a month or two, but I apply them.
The question is, I think for the Kruse Nation right now, Jonathan, do you drink alcohol?
Do I? Sure, yeah.
Next time you're on Friday,
I'll bring along. Oh, you know what I'll do? You guys all have like Uber Eats around you, right? I'll order some things delivered. Like, do you like Elijah Craig bourbon? That's my favorite. I'll order some little things so we can all have the same thing. Wait, this is getting a little gay. Let's move on. Yeah, I'll drink next time.
Okay. Well, next time. But thank you for being here, Jonathan. As always on Kruse Control. Appreciate you, man. Hope you had a good time.
I had a wonderful time. This was like my favorite. And when I'm not on this show, I'm watching this show. So great job all around.
Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy fucking Friday. And Dave,
yeah, I think I still get a mug. I think I bought a mug. I never got it. I need that mug.
Did you?
It was the color changing one. Yeah.
You were supposed to. That's a conversation we'll talk about later. Because it's a conversation. We'll talk about it.
Wasted not.
For Gia. Here's everybody for the 11 people left. Everybody left already.
We went from 348 to 11 in like 5 seconds.
They all left. They all fucking left. You guys are fucking. You guys are.
It's hilarious. It was 3:48 5 seconds ago. The minute you started saying bye to everybody, they all left.
Fucking gone. Fucking gone. Anyways, everybody, please spread the word. We're at 3,380 some subscribers. Thank you. Oh God, Marina Red Kruse Control as always. Appreciate you as always. Spread that word. Spread that love. Spread that fucking jizz. Keep it going. We love you. Anyways, you gotta tell your friends, your family, your uncles, your aunts, your grandmas, your grandpas, your great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmas and grandparents that were friends of GR's great-great-grandparents. And they were fucking sophisticated and they were fantastic. And when they had SmackDown in GR's backyard, he's like, "You're not my fucking family." And that's fucking fine because they self-subscribed. And they came to Jordan's house, and Jordan's house was like, "God damn it, what the fuck are you?" And they subscribed anyways. And then fucking came over to fucking Jonathan's house, and Jonathan's like, "Hey guys, calm the fuck down. You can subscribe. We can subscribe too. That's what happens every day." And the chinchillas, the beavers, the bears, and all the fucking woodland creatures came back down, and fucking every fucking woodland creature back. They conglomerate into one big celestial fucking universe that's amazing. With all the fucking universe, we're talking about everything in the universe, fucking Pluto and beavers and bears. And they peck your peanuts. That's fine. They all came together in one universe. They fucking a pool party that's fucking crazy. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. And they fucked, and that's fine because they love us and they love you too. So at the end of the day, please take care of yourselves, take care of your people, and also take care of yourself. At the end of the day, we love you, we appreciate you, and when the world turns, we all come together. There's always, always, always Kruse Control. Anyways, take care of yourself. Until Monday. See ya.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the pep star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.